Everybody, let's bring that mic a little bit closer, shall we? I was just chatting away around the back to everybody. It's weird. It's almost like a virtual round the back. But it's, of course, the green room. I think the green room is what people like to call them. How are we all doing? It's Friday. We made it to another weekend. And we've got loads of new news this week as well. What we've got a new vehicle for icons. We love the vehicles. Well, I do anyway. I think the last big one I built was the DeLorean, as you can see, just over my right shoulder there. How about that? We also got a dark saber this week. That's an interesting one. Is it better than nothing? I guess it is. And then, of course, we've got all the Indiana Jones sets and all the images of those. So we'll take a little bit of a look at those later. But there's certainly plenty of news to talk about. And, of course, all our adventures that we've had this week. We've got a truly international panel on tonight, folks. We've got England, Germany, America. That's not bad, is it? It's not bad for a good start. As always, folks, if you do want to kind of, how can I put it, support the channel, support the stuff that I do. I'm basically doing live streams at the moment, it seems. You can give us a super chat. I'll stick your name up there on London Wall. Or, of course, you could join. You could join the membership and become a slightly bigger part of the LBB family, both of which have their perks, folks. They really do. Anyway, it's great to have you here. How have you lot been? More importantly, that's what I want to know. I'll tell you what you guys have been doing very well. You're getting better at it. I will give you this. You're definitely getting better at it. Is that you lot sending me pictures through. Do you know what? I even get people that send me pictures through something like Tuesday onwards or something like that. Probably because I was streaming. And, of course, I'll be back streaming as well. This beast of a set this Sunday. Looking forward to that. I'll be kicking off at 4:30, slightly earlier, only because our clocks have changed, or rather the American clocks have changed, but ours haven't, which is quite cool. So there's only 4 hours between us and the East Coast of America, time zone wise anyway. So I'm going to take a little bit of advantage of that and start a little bit earlier on Sunday, which is going to be good fun. But we've got a new member as well. This chap here, look, he's joined the membership. I've had a couple of new members this week. Trevor's videos, he's joined. And I tell you who else has joined as well. And that is the designer of the modular construction site, Ryan Taggart himself. How cool is that? Obviously, I must have made a good first impression. And you never know, folks. One day we might even meet him on this very channel, which would be damn exciting, wouldn't it? Now, like I always say, folks, everybody who's going to be in the panel tonight, on the panel, depends how you kind of look at these things. You can find all the details down in the description below. Now, we've got over nearly 50 of you watching at the moment, and we've got 23 thumbs up. While you're around here, folks, do me a favor. Give me a great big thumbs up, will you? Because I do super appreciate it. Now, one of those other things that tends to happen when you guys are very generous and give us a super chat is this. Here's one example here. KO, otherwise known as King Oldenough. Happy episode 163, fella. Copyright song playing. This is the one he likes. What can I say, folks? He's pre-programmed for it. Here we go.
Oh my God, is this my acceptance to Hogwarts?
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money.
And there it goes. All for you, KO. Thank you for that, as always. And you know what? I think now's quite a nice little segue to say hello to a few of you out there. We've got Tower Bridge Bricks out there. Hello from down the Thames. Hello indeed, my friend. Good to see you. Do you know, me and Tower Bridge Bricks, we're practically related. I kid you not. We got the Minifig Who out there as well. Gaza, evening all. Welcome to LC163. What do you think of the new thumbnail? I threw it out on Instagram last night. It was only actually a mock-up, and then I thought, you know what? I'm just going to go with it. So I did. Hopefully you guys like it as well. We've got someone new out there as well. Anna Maria Hill. Nice to meet you, Anna Marie. Welcome to London Calling. Great to have you here. Stud Sidious is out there too. Good to see you, dude. It's good having you around more regularly now as well. I do super appreciate it. One Brick Stud. Hey, Lego family. Smash that like button. LBB is here. I am indeed, actually. I feel quite chilled out. It's a kind of Mother's Day coming up this weekend. But I can't see my mother. I can't see my mum on Sunday for all sorts of family things. But anyway, I'm going to be taking her out tomorrow, which is going to be nice. AV Bricks is out there as well. He sent us a picture in earlier on. Chris Chalice, he sent me in a picture as well. The tiniest, weediest little picture ever. I've sort of made it bigger. Thanks for that, though, Chris. We've got Scotty out there too. Titanium J, we got the wonderful Macro Bricks. Happy Friday, all tuning in live from the job site. Cheers, TJ. Great to have you here. Salix is out there too. Salix is a member. And Salix, don't forget, because you're a Greater Londoner, at the end of the stream, you'll get your name come up as well in the credits. That's what it's all about. Lady McBrick, she's out there too. Good evening, everyone. Hope you're all having a wonderful start to the weekend. This is the beginning of the weekend. Matt Elder's out there too. Brickabix saying hello there. Who else got a good evening? AV Bricks says good evening, Green Lady McBrick. A good weekend always starts with a fun Friday night. It does actually. Let's get down. Everyone's giving out love to Kerry. Mitty's out there as well. Evening all. You guys had a massive win last week. I can't believe that. What a Liverpool like, eh? Talk about inconsistent. Andy's out there too. Hi all. Hope everyone is well. Good evening, everyone. Says Trevor. Good to see you, dude. And welcome to the membership. Minark is there too. He's going to be around in a minute. Liz, she sent me in a picture. It's going to be one of those guess the set. And you know what? I've just about remembered what that set was as well, which is good. Cabbage Face is out there too. Do the plain set of Indie first. Oh yeah, because got the survey. Got the survey. Do you know what? I set up the survey such a long time ago today that I kind of forget which one's what or what I'm doing. So anyway, the survey is this, folks. April 1st is coming around fast. It really is. But what set would you like me to build live first? Up House, 31%. Indiana Jones is top with 58%. Who knows which one I'll do? If I do Indiana Jones, I'm not sure which one I'll do first. Might do the really big one, but I do like the plain one. The plain, which is set 77012. That's the one I really like. I think, and they're great value for money. I mean, we said it weeks ago when their prices were announced. We said they were great value, but they really are. I mean, God, they're excellent value. Definitely worth getting. Some of them definitely worth getting and piecing out. But anyways, Andy Norfolk Bricks is out there as well, saying hello, everyone. And we've got the wonderful Minark. The wonderful Minark, who's on the panel tonight. I'm always excited to have Minark on the panel. And you know what? Recently, we went on a bit of a road trip. And you know what? For him, it must have been like having an autopilot.
Automatic pilot.
Automatic pilot. There it is.
Thank you for that, Monarch. Always appreciate it, my friend. Where the brick is out there. Evening, guys. Happy Paddy's Day. Indeed. I tell you what, folks, any of my Irish friends that are out there, and I've got plenty of them, happy St. Patrick's Day. Hope you guys have all had the top one. Brick Askew's there too. And there he is, the Brick Adjuster, saying, hello. Good to have you here, mate. It really is. Right, let's start getting some people in, shall we? First up, as always, because he is like my wingman, and you never know, he might be streaming. Well, he's been streaming me all the way through so far, building this. And believe me, folks, he saved my backside earlier this week because there was some strange building going on with it. A new technique that I've never come across before. Well, I have potentially, but not on a build that size, on that scale. He's a top lag. He really is. His name is Craig, otherwise known to all you lovely lot out there as Brick Stage Plus. Hello, mate.
Hey,
how you doing?
All right. Tired.
Good stuff. Are you tired? Why are you tired?
It's a long week, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, long stressful Tuesday.
Yeah.
Late night last night.
late night last night.
Yeah,
I thought,
I went to Flicks. I went to see Ant-Man. It's a long film, that is.
oh yeah, was it any good though? Because
I liked it. Yeah, it's
oh, you liked it.
yeah. It's just predictable, isn't it? It's
But what you recommend? You still have to go and see it.
oh yeah, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed watching
okay.
it. But the thing with all of these superhero ones now is that you don't really know where they're going. Whereas before they kept you the hook because they were doing the Infinity Saga.
Yeah.
So you knew that Thanos was going to get the Stearns and there's going to be this big battle. And this, I ain't got a clue what they're trying to do with this multiverse. I ain't got. Yeah, it's gone.
I don't think they know. I don't think they knew, did they? Doctor Strange. He might be the
Doctor Strange. I didn't like Doctor Strange. It was a lot.
Yeah, I like Ant-Man. I've always liked Ant-Man. Yeah. I think he's pretty cool.
We went. That's what is it? Screen X with the ones down the side. Well, that freaked me out. That did.
Yeah, well, it's full sensations, isn't it? Apparently,
yeah.
Like, did you have chairs that were moving around and stuff like that?
Well, when you're watching something like that, it's like being on some sort of hallucinogenics. It's like
phenomenal
because it's in the quantum realm, isn't it? It's all purple and pink and
very Kang. Like, that does those sort of colours. Construction site or CSI, as some people might call it. It says, Greg, can I apologise for the trauma I caused you?
Oh my God.
We certainly can.
Chat now.
I love it. I love it.
Site instructions. Gee, that's a mouthful, that, isn't it?
It
CSI.
CSI is much better. Continuous service improvement, all that sort of stuff. Or what's it in the police when the CSI? What's all that about?
What is
CSI? Yeah. What is it? CSI. What do they call it? What's the acronym?
Crime scene investigation.
Crime scene investigation.
Used to be soccer.
That's it. Did it?
Yeah, it used to be soccer. Scene of crimes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they went on Americanized and went CSI.
CSI,
like CSI Yorkshire.
I said, don't move anything. You ruin the scene. Family Bricks. It says, been a good week for Craig. He's using more than one word answers. Oh, there you go. See?
Just tired, and you're not on Matt, sir.
Yeah, yeah. He's got those dodgy pics of hands that are could be anything really. We got Brickpics out there. So say, hey Ollie. Where's Ollie? Who's Ollie? Minark saying hello, Ollie, as well. We've got Brick Askew as well. KO is saying, so we've seen father and son on the panel tonight then. Potentially, KO. KO, I'm sure KO is older than all of us, though. Just saying. Okay, where should we go next then? Where do you want to go next? We've got America. We've got Yorkshire. We've got America. We've got a place called Reading. We've got Germany. Or we've got Southampton. Where would you like to go?
Oh, this is a tough one, isn't it? Let's go to the world of related grandson to you.
Related grandson. A grandson.
Who glows.
There's literally just a few years between us. There really is, folks, honestly. How can I describe this?
There's always as many people watching, so I'm not sure how that works out.
I don't know. I'm as old as many people. I'm not that old. I'm really not. Not yet. I'm nearly. I could be there one day soon, but I'm not there this year, folks. Thank goodness for that. I might have to save that all up for Chicago next year. How can I describe
I'm
this?
not scared of a Whittle Aussie. I'm just going to respond to Matt there. I'm scared of Aussie convicts that have been allowed back into this country.
Yeah. What's Whittle? What's Whittle? Yeah. That's a place in Essex, isn't it? Called Whittle. Anyway.
Whittle about him either. He's huge.
Yeah, he's quite tall, actually, to be fair. So where was we? Well, put it this way: this guy is still young enough to wear a Hollister t-shirt. He really is. Some people call him Mark. Some people call him Minark. Let's get him on, shall we? And some people call him grandson. Hello, mate.
Better grandson than son.
True. It's weird though, isn't it? People seem to get you being
so many people. Literally, they're like, "Oh, are you actually related to Greg?" It's like, no.
Though our glasses look very relatable, don't they? Our glasses do.
We have the same color hair and we wear glasses. We are not related. Okay,
I don't think you're as grey as me, in all honesty, though. If I'm to be fair,
I hide it well.
You hide it well. He does. It's called a hat.
Exactly. It's all hidden.
There we go. It's all my own. Minark, lovely to have you here. Where would you like to go? We've got America. We've got Yorkshire. A tired person in Yorkshire, actually. We got like a ninja on the east coast of America. We got a lady somewhere in Germany, stroke Essex. We've got shenanigans going on in south of England with I'm watching Ian slowly creep like a sort of Jabba the Hutt style walk into his seating position. But where would you like to go?
I've not been on for a while with this person, so let's bring on the ninja from America.
Oh, Ninja from America. So we've got a little bit of GMBW with us tonight, folks. He's one of the quad team. That is, of course, Good Morning Brickworld. Some people call him Jay. I don't even think that's his real name. Some people call him Titanium. Some people call him the Ninjago expert. Of course, we know him as Titanium Jay. Hello, mate.
Hello.
Hello.
How you doing? You're looking rather dapper.
Yeah, I'm doing good. Doing good.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. Have you? I mean, you look well. He's got a lovely skin complexion, don't you think, Manal, for a young man?
You have a very nice skin complexion for a young man. Greg, on the other hand, let's move on.
Let's see what I got quite good skin for my age, I think.
Yeah, but you're not young, mate.
No, I'm not. I'm
put you
not.
in the
I'm
same
young
category.
compared to my mum, I suppose. But or compared to a very old person, I'm young. But no, compared to I have to get Titanium on just to make Minark look older. This is the whole point of him being it. It really is.
Okay. It's nice to know I'm valued.
It is like it's the 3 stages of Greg. Yeah. Or potentially 4. There is after this stage as well, which is going over there.
Oh dear. Apparently wearing glasses and having a similar colour hair makes us all Greg's children and grandchildren.
It does, doesn't it? You can tell. Yeah, spot the odd one out. That's quite funny, actually. Okay, cool. Oh, young man, says BRICKTASTIC. I like it. We've got Pink Wheels as well out there. Pink Wheels, lovely to see you. Blimey, there's a blast from the past. Steve's Brick Cave. Do you know what? He was one of the first few people on my stream ever on London Calling back in the day. Where you been, Steve? He's only, he's only come back because he's heard that there's a bloody Batman theme kicking off again this year. Which is nice. Anyway, Steve, good day to you, Steve. Another Aussie, which is nice. Titanium, where would you like to go? We've got you can stay internal and go to America. You can go external and go to a place in Yorkshire, or you can go right across the UK and to mainland Europe to a place called Undeutschland. Or, of course, you can come to the UK and go to a place that's lower than a snake's belly in a place called Southampton. Where would you like to go?
I think we'll stick in America for now.
Oh, we're going to stick in America. They do like staying in America, folks. Very few of them have got passports. But I know for a fact that this person has, or at least if she hasn't, she needs to get one bloody quick. She is nothing like a witch, but of course, she is the brightest witch bee. She is Lauren. Hello, Lauren.
Hello.
Hello.
I do have a passport, and it is in date with the correct name on it.
Oh, the correct name on it. So it's said like a true divorcee. I had to do that as well, strangely enough, even being on the male side of the relationship.
Good. I'm glad.
Yeah,
because my other half didn't have to do.
No, I had to change my name by Depol. What can I say?
That's cheaper, isn't it? To tend to change your passport is to change your name by Depol.
It's cheaper to buy Depol to do, so especially when I did all the paperwork for it as well, which was quite easy, really, to be honest. But it's the passport. The passport's about £100. They are. They're ridiculous. But there we go.
I've got everything. I even have the highest security or clearance that a citizen can have with global entry and stuff. So
wow.
Hopefully that helps.
I like it. Global entry. I like the sound of that. Fans phenomenal. That sounds like an ace card to use. That one does. Get you in anywhere, that place. Okay, good stuff. So where would you like to go? We've got sleepy old Yorkshire, or we got phenomenal.
This individual is building a new Hogwarts with a completely new technique.
Oh, it's like that, is it?
Inspired by no one else.
Right.
And let's go to Germany.
Okay, we're going to go Germany. Don't forget, folks, everyone who's in the panel tonight, check out the details. Everything is down in the description below, including this Sunday stream that's coming up as well. And while you're down here, do us a favour, because it doesn't cost you anything, helps us all out. Give us a thumbs up. How can I describe this lady? I don't think she was on last week. and she wasn't on the week before because she was celebrating her birthday. Let's find out how she got on, shall we? See if she got any Lego. Anyway, she is, of course, some people would call a lady, but of course we know her as Nicole, aka Lady McBrick.
Hi there.
Guten
Do I
Tag.
have to reveal my age now?
Are you older? No, you don't actually. You're reveal your age. Do you think you're
I'm older
or
than
younger?
Harry Potter ever was.
Really? Ever was? Well, you made it sound like did Harry Potter die or something then?
Oh, that's a good question.
I don't know. Does he?
Older than death.
Older than that.
Oh, right.
I think, Nicole, do you think you're somewhere between Minark and me, or do you think you're more not as old as Minark?
I think.
I mean, come on,
I'm quite...
is it good 45 at least?
Oh, I tell you,
25
terrible.
at most.
25. Give me a break. No, he's actually close up, folks. He's actually better looking. He really is. He gets better the more you look at him. I'm joking about. He's a good lad, really. Look, I can't get into a Hollister's t-shirt. It's not to save me life. So it's good on you, mate. And it's burgundy. I love the fact that you're wearing a burgundy top too. Because
It was on purpose.
it's on.
Because when we did the stream together, we both wore burgundy, and I remember you raved.
Oh yeah, we did, didn't we?
Yeah.
We'd have to do that. We'd have to
It was
coordinate.
in-
Coordinate our clothes. Exactly. There was it. See, it goes. The apple didn't fall far from the tree. Right. Okay. Where would you like to go, Lady McBrick? Lovely to have you here. We've got sleepy old Yorkshire, or we've got how can I put it? A couple of peeps down in Southampton. Where would you like to go next?
Southampton.
You want to go Southampton? Blimey, boy, old Yorkshire. She could have had a lane. How can I describe these two people? Well, they come out of a podcast this week, which was quite bizarre, really. It was full of energy on one side and the other lacking on the other, I would say. I think you can probably guess which one was what. But I think they should do these more often. They should do. They did it one time round and they forgot to record it. At least Carrie did anyway. And then of course they did it again. And I thought it was quite good. I thought it was very good. Check them out, folks. Every Thursday, their podcast drops. And it's there to be downloaded on all the different formats. It really is. Anyway, let's bring them in, shall we? Is of course Ian and Carrie, aka the Brickbots. Hello, you two.
Hello.
Hey.
Oh, you can barely see you with all that.
I know.
Right.
He said, Ian, no, you can't build that. There we go. Let's have a look. Let's make it big for these two. There he is.
That's pretty much all I say, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, you can't build that.
You do say that a lot. I got to be honest, Carrie. That is a thing with you.
I'm letting him build something tonight. I'm being very kind.
Oh, you're letting him. Okay. What are you letting him build tonight, if you don't mind me asking?
I figured he could do one and I could do the other. So he's doing the
Oh, right. Okay. So it's not
And I'm
quite
doing
all
the
Ian. Okay. Are you going to be marking him out of
10? Sure.
Okay.
I mean, he's way ahead of me already.
Are you going to give him one?
It's a big square.
Yeah, mine's not a big square.
Okay. Very good. Very good.
Not a race, though, is it?
No.
It's not a race. Oh, here we go.
Carrie will still want to win.
Carrie is the most competitive person
Yes,
on this panel. folks,
100%.
And she would only say that, wouldn't she, Mark, if she knew she was going to lose? Just say.
It's more that I quite like. I want to enjoy the build.
Of course you do.
If
Yeah.
the instruction manual, if Ian's ahead, the instruction manual would disappear for a couple of minutes. Be like, oh, there's a part that I need from that book. Let me have a look at it. No.
Exactly.
He almost lost the privilege because he bought sweets, and I said, "Can I have one?" Or "Where's mine?" And he put one in front of me, so I took all of his Lego away until he gave me nothing. I mean,
I'm convinced you're a Dalek, Carrie, because you don't like stairs.
I don't like.
Oh no, she definitely doesn't like stairs. I mean,
or exercise in general.
The Lego store at Dublin, it only had 2 flights of stairs. Well, it wasn't even 2 flights; it was just one long flight that went up. And and it was too much.
It would have been fine if we'd stayed on one level, but you were like, "Oh, let's go upstairs. Oh, let's go downstairs. Oh, upstairs, downstairs, upstairs, downstairs."
Yeah, I know, but I just
You
thought
were so
I just like
excitable,
watching you
it's
going up and
ridiculous.
down. I thought
You're
this
like,
is funny.
"Oh, look at all this stuff."
Yeah, it's the energy, the Greg energy. Just
Greg.
nothing.
It
Greg
was always a
energy.
We thought that
Off stream, Greg energy is the same as on stream. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
24/7.
you clearly thought that when you went downstairs, they changed stuff upstairs, and you're like, "Oh, let's go double check it's not changed again." Oh no, back downstairs. Just make sure they haven't moved more stuff around.
Exactly. You got to be sure, haven't you? You got to be sure. To be sure.
To be sure.
Especially when you're in Ireland. And like I say, folks, happy St. Patrick's Day. Right, okay. So by default, then we're going to go to Yorkshire. We're going to go up to yeah, he's up to Yorkshire, isn't it? Is it south or north from where you are? Tracer?
South.
It's south. Oh, she's South Yorkshire then. Is that all right in South Yorkshire? Is it okay?
Yeah, it's all right. It's Yorkshire.
All right. Yeah, it's Yorkshire. That's the thing. She's feeling a bit fragile tonight, folks, because she's done some long shifts this week, and she had to build that thing called a foosball table last night as well. Anyway, let's bring her on. She's lovely. She's gorgeous. She's Kerry. She's otherwise known as Brickabix. Hello, you. How you doing?
I quite enjoyed the fuzzball table. It was quite a nice build, and it was quite a nice price that I got it for as well.
Was it?
Really?
Where did you get it? Bricktastic, wasn't it?
No, that was Carrie. I got mine for 40% off on the last day of double points.
Okay.
So it was on sale for 40% off, and I got double points. So bargain.
Yeah, I mean it's all right. What are you gonna do with it?
I'm going to use all the minifig heads for other things.
Yeah, it is a parts pack, isn't it? It is a parts pack.
I collect idea sets, and I needed it anyway. So.
Oh yeah,
Carrie, you spend way too much time with me. You like the football table, and you start beheading minifigs. I have not a good influence on you.
I'm always beheading minifigures. I've got one here, right here, with no head. There we go. Look. I think that's Frodo Baggins. He's got no head. I don't know where his
At least he still has.
What have you done with his head? What have you done with it?
I think it's part of my Quidditch pitch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Good stuff. All right, I'm kid. So okay. Well, let's go around the panel. Let's just see what everyone's been up to this week. But before I do, let's say hello to a few more peeps that are out there in the beautiful chat. Who do I see out there? Trevor Baker. He's out there as well. Love a bit of Trevor Baker. Trev, how's your week been? Pink Wheels is there too. Stud Sidious, he's still hanging out with us. Macro's out there as well, even though he's at work today. He's tuned in especially for us. We got Axel Plate out there as well. Good Narvan, London calling. Good Narvan to you as well, Axel. Great to have you here, my friend. Scrolling down. Well, you've got a real chatty tonight, you are. And also, there he is. There he is, Simon. Minark is alive. Of course he is. He's wonderful as well. He's wonderfully alive. We got Grogu out there as well. Blimey, Grogu's grown. He goes, I'm so annoyed. I hardly featured in this week's Mando, and I filmed at least 2 hours of comedy gold. I'm thinking of going on strike. That show is nothing without me. Oh, what can I say? It was a funny old week this week in Mando, to be honest. It was certainly different anyway. But anyway, no spoilers tonight, folks. Don't worry. We won't be giving out no spoilers. What have we got there? Family Brick saying, Greg, hashtag Greg loves foosball. I can't stand it. I played it once. I played it for 2 minutes. It fell apart on me, but it is a good parts pack if you're into expensive parts.
Can you believe they designed a lighting kit for that?
Who's designed a lighting kit for it?
Oh, the lighting kit people. It's just the world gone mad. Who's going to put a lighting kit on a full spot? Oh, Matt, mate. No. There we go.
I don't know. Yeah, Matt, what are you going to do with it? Are you going to sell it for parts on your Bricklink store? I don't know. Why would you even light up the goals? Because, I mean, they're only about that big.
It's got like lights down the side of it when I've seen it. It looks terrible.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's not quite going to look like a stadium. But yeah, Grogu says no one cares about how some pointless political party has formed. They want me doing cute stuff with Mando. Yeah, I guess they do.
See, yeah. I think it's better playing it in the dark because you can't see the thing then. So why you'd want to put lights on it? I'll never know.
Yeah. AV Brick says, who puts lights on flowers? So I know someone who's in the chat tonight who's actually lit flowers. Does that count? No, just wondering. Brickapix says my tickets haven't arrived yet. I'm not worried yet. So let me kick this off then. So I actually got my tickets this week for Star Wars Celebrations. I only actually ordered my tickets maybe a few weeks ago. Last time Lauren was on, in fact.
Ages ago.
Yeah.
I've still not got them, that's
I got my tickets, so I'm all right. Kerry, I take it you haven't got yours yet then?
No, I mean I've ordered like a pack, so I've got like the lanyard and the T-shirt coming as well, which they stuck £24 delivery charge on.
What?
Yeah,
That's
£24.
unbelievable.
Where's that coming from?
Ridiculous. I'm assuming America.
Wow, that's
But
crazy.
yeah, so not arrived yet. No.
Oh, okay, all right.
Have you put your name down for the panel? Did you say?
I have, thank you. Yeah, I have. There's only one panel on that day, by the looks of it.
Yeah.
But there is a Lego Star Wars one as well, which is hosted by some of the peeps from Blocks magazine, which is going to be kind of exciting.
We got an in.
That's it. That's it. Well, yeah,
Greg.
it's me. Actually, I'll take my Blocks magazine T-shirt with me. I just say, yeah, I'm part of the panel. I'll just get in that. Shall I do that? I'll video it as well.
Tech would also video it.
How I duck through security. But yeah, all right. Then, so I got mine. That's the thing. Maybe I'm just lucky. Maybe because I was like last in. I'm the first one to get the first batch.
That's ridiculous. I was literally like 4 minutes into buying my ticket. 4 minutes when it went on sale. Yeah, and they went on. They sold out after 10 minutes. So
yeah, I was like 4 weeks away. I was before I got mine. Even probably longer than that. But yeah, okay. Well, let's start with you, Kerry. Let's start with you then. You've been doing a bit of foosball this week. What have you been doing in the wibbly wobbly world of Lego this week?
Not much really. I couldn't stream because, like I said, I was at work. I did some D&D on Monday, and then I streamed on Family Bricks' channel on Thursday for foosball, which was very annoying because I was late because I was working. But
late.
Other than that, yeah, I was working until 10. So
till 10. Blimey, hell, you was late.
I was trying to get off work for 9, but I had some extremely annoying chefs.
Oh, did you?
Milking the shift.
Oh, were they? Oh, yeah. They're the worst.
It was very annoying when I started at 8 in the morning. So, yeah.
Oh yeah, God, that was a long day, especially 10 o'clock. Bloody Matt was very fortunate to have you there. He really was. But how else have you been then? I was like last weekend. Was you streaming last weekend? I think you were doing it with some Fab Blondies or something.
I was streaming with Fab Blondies, yes, on Sunday. So again, we didn't realise the clocks had changed.
Oh my life.
I thought, I'm going to be on time for the stream. I'm going to finish work out an hour early. And then I'm like, I got a notification that it started, and I was like, what's happened? And I'm like, no, really? And then I realised the clock had changed.
But Carrie, it was the same because I was watching Greg, and if it hadn't been for KO, who wrote in the chat, I'm now going over to Fab Blondie, and I'm taking Lady McBrick with me. And I thought, wow. Oh. And then I thought, okay, something is wrong. I just was about to type, you are an hour early, and I thought, oh no, I need something to drink. I need to pee. I have 2 minutes. I'm off.
Not necessarily in that order. It is a bit strange drinking and weeing at the same time. Right. Anyone ever do that? Just saying.
Yeah.
No, I think it's just you.
It feels incredibly efficient. That's what I'm going to say to that. It really does. But yeah, it's so you've had a bit of a time week, but you've had today off though, haven't you, Kerry?
Yeah, but that was a washout because I literally stopped in my pajamas and didn't get out of bed until 11 o'clock. So, and I was just felt rubbish all day.
Why are you feeling rubbish? Are you feeling a bit under the weather? There's a lot of bugs around at the moment.
So basically, I did a 12-hour shift, then a 14-hour shift, and then a 14-hour shift. That's why I felt rubbish.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. And then I streamed last night after that block of shifts.
Yeah.
For 2 hours, and then I didn't go to sleep for another 2 hours because I was just wired. So.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, you can chill out. You can chill out here. We're pretty laid back to a certain degree. Trevor Baker says Yorkshire Brick Show on the 15th and 16th next month. Hopefully, we'll make it on the Sunday. Are you going to that one, Craigster?
Yep.
Oh, sweet. Is that what it's called? Just the Yorkshire Brick Show?
Yep.
Oh, okay. I suppose it does what it says on the tin, I suppose, with that. It must be a thing up in Yorkshire, folks.
YBS, it was always called Yorkshire Brick Show. It's the same, sure.
Yeah, I'd have to go. Are you going to be showing off your castles there?
I have no idea what I'm showing.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Keeping it to the last minute. Now, someone else, a couple that I know keep a lot of things to the last minute, is the BrickBots. They are. They give new meaning to the term "not organised." But Ian, what are you two been up to? I'm reading everyone's handle as well. Kerry says really tired. And Ian says, Ian, no, you can't build that. That's nice, isn't it? Well under the thumb down there. So how are you both doing? And how's your week been with the wibbly wobbly world of Lego?
Yeah, I think we're good. We've been COVID free this week, so we've been allowed out.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
And yeah, well, I guess it was last weekend when we hung out with lots of people for AFOL Day. That was fun.
It was.
Yeah. Lots of lovely people.
Yes.
Oh, like who goes down to Southampton?
There was Monarch.
Oh, Monarch, good stuff.
Minifig Who was there as well.
No, was it Gaz?
Yeah, and Brickaskew was there as well.
Yeah.
Brickaskew. What's it? I never met Brickaskew yet.
Brickaskew is actually Ollie. That's who we were saying.
Yeah, that's Brickaskew Ollie.
Ollie. All right, good stuff.
And Tech was there as well.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Oh, that was definitely the place
And
to be.
Sam
then.
as well.
Oh yes, Sam popped in at the start.
Oh, not that Sam Smith.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, good stuff. Because he lives down the road from you, doesn't he?
Right. Yeah.
Very
Just
cool.
around the corner.
Good stuff. Have you made sure you lock the front door?
Well, I don't know exactly where he lives, but I know where he works. I can guess him at work.
Oh, good stuff. All right, good stuff.
I wanted
And maybe he works in I don't know, sort of somewhere we can give you mates rates. I don't know. But anyway, as Ian,
LBB Lego as a discount.
Yeah,
It was 10%.
It's very rude.
Tried.
I haven't actually tried that. Maybe I should try that.
Yeah, try it.
Yeah.
I thought you had.
Yeah.
We've got a Mega Man out there as well. Mega Man, welcome to the stream. Great to have you here as always. But yeah, you both sounded much more chipper this week. What was it like having to do the podcast again and act surprised on things?
Yeah, that was kind of frustrating. I think we saved it though, because there were things that were funny the first time that we probably forgot about, but then we made new funnies.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was still funny things. I'm assuming I was the one with high energy and Ian was not.
Yeah. Well, Ian said something that just made me laugh. He went something like along the words of, it was a real Brummy accent of his. His Brummy accent is getting stronger and stronger, I tell you. And he went like, I don't really know, like that, and it just cracked me up. I was like, you can't get more Brummy than that.
That wasn't a Brummy
No,
accent.
that really wasn't.
That wasn't. No, that was. I don't know what that was really. I was just as near as I can get to it. But yeah. Okay, good stuff. But it was still a fun podcast. It was, and there is a lot. How many of those Lego ideas are there out there?
375.
Oh, geez, no, we haven't gone near them yet.
So many.
Yeah, there are a lot. All right, good stuff. Well, there is one I'm interested in. That's is it the old railway house or something it's called?
Old train shed.
Yeah,
old train shed. Yeah,
because that was a Lego Ideas one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Good
stuff. Now, something else you guys have been building. Have you been building any more of your Bricklink designer sets yet?
So we finished the Winter Chalet. I put a review out for that today. If you want to see what we thought.
Right, should have plugged it. Keep plugging it away.
And then Ian's done the trains from Studgate, and we're going to try and do more of that at the weekend, I think.
Yeah.
Oh God, mine's arrived. Studgate has arrived to me, and I was thinking, shall I sell it? And I just sat there and I just looked at it and I thought, actually, this would be quite a nice centerpiece for a city, I have to say.
Yeah, so that's why we want to get that one built, because our railway station is right in the middle of our city. And I think if we can get it in, we can then get the lay of the land a bit better. So that's the plan.
Okay. Well, it sounds like a good plan. And what were the trains like to build? Were they relatively okay? Ian? Can we motorize them?
They're not great trains.
Ian's not a fan of the trains.
They're electric, but they're electric though, aren't they? They're electric.
Yeah.
I think Ian would have liked it if it hadn't come with trains.
Yeah, I'd have preferred it if it hadn't come with trains.
Okay. Well, I suppose so. Have you got one to hand by any chance?
They're in a drawer over there.
In a drawer? What do you put your trains in the drawer for? Let's have a look in their drawers. Harry, can we have a look in your drawers?
Did you just say you're tidying up?
I can't believe that.
Sat down.
Wash your mouth out with soap, Carrie.
I need the table to be clear when we're streaming, so I put them in the drawer.
They just puts it as under the rug. Oh, I think that's nice.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Barry, you're out there. What do you think?
I quite like it. I think it's really
that is pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's all right, actually. That
Got like
they
a
look better
single
than
row of chairs down the middle, which is a bit weird.
Mm.
You could you not put them?
Could you modify
move
it
to one
and
side?
just stagger them?
Ian,
You can
you
probably
sure you want
stagger them.
It's
I
funny
reckon
with
it's
Lego.
fun.
You can just like change it how you want it.
Yeah,
It's
you
weird,
can
isn't
move it to one
Shocking,
side,
isn't it?
Yeah, but
You
then
can move it to
equally,
one
that's
side, but you
quite
still don't have enough room for 2 chairs and an aisle. Oh look,
Yeah.
all of them came out. Whoops.
But
Is that
you
meant to
could
happen?
stagger them,
Don't
couldn't
they?
you? Because then people could just weave in between. Then you'd have them on both
Make
sides.
it an extra stud wide.
Yeah,
Use some
Yeah,
stock
exactly.
techniques learned
Yeah.
from the construction site. And
exactly. That's it.
Move them across.
Honestly, I tell you what, folks, you want some great techniques. The construction site is full of them. And if anyone watched on Tuesday, they'd know why I like streaming with Craig, because we're a pretty good little tag team. We've got Dang Lin Wang out there
hey,
as well.
dang.
Hey, Dang. How you
How's
doing,
your
Dang?
phone?
He says, "Good evening, London man." I think that's me. I designed a light kit for a construction site. Did you finish it? My daughter made it very fast.
Oh, God.
Yeah. His 8-year-old daughter did it a lot quicker than you, apparently.
Oh, did
Even
it?
the
Dang,
last
what's your daughter's name? That's what I want to know. I don't know. Yeah, it'd be interesting. Just saying. Maybe get her to send me some pictures in of her construction site. Food with Bricks says better than the lime green thing. Oh yeah, he doesn't like that, does he? It's like the
Like the
Grinch
lime
train
green,
for him. That is. But I think they look okay. They look much better. The pictures don't do them justice. They really don't. Meaty Brick says nice. Trevor Baker says looks good to me. But anyway, enough about Ian. What about the train, Trevor? AV Bricks says the aisles are normally so jammed packed you have to weave anyway, Minark.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah.
Simon says classic space Nebulum B. What's he talking about? Nebulum B frigate? Is that? You got one of those, Trevor? Trevor, you got the catering in yet? Like, I mean, anyone think I didn't know anyone in Lego? But yeah, one day.
You keep saying that like you can just get one from a stock.
I'm just saying. I'm just really giving him a little gentle reminder. That's all. Simon says classic space Nebulum B. I read that. What was this? Matt says Danglin's daughter is not safe. How did you know that, Matt? Same on Lego. It says, have you discussed Indiana Jones yet? No, we haven't. AV Bricks is so true. We will chat about them, no doubt. Briefly, blimey. We spoke about it, mate, a little while ago. Last week before. I can't believe it. Last week, Jurassic Park was the thing, and it's like anyone think it's all been forgotten about. Simon says too rebrickable indeed. Stusty, this is a little Dang Wang. Sounds like a quick builder as well as a Southern USA hip hop star. Leo's Dang Wang. All right, all I say is just it's a bit of a mouthful for me. That's all I can say.
What a little Dang Wang! Interesting what you put in your mouth.
What can I say? I've still got tonsils. What can I say? Trevor Baker says he's trying. What are you trying, Trevor? I tell you what, you should be all trying to do. Get us up to 50.
Trying to get you a cater room. Jesus,
all right. I'm trying to segue into things, Craigster.
He actually asked to buy mine last week as well. I'm like, no, Greg.
Well, you won't sell it to me.
No, I won't.
I made you an offer.
Ideas collector.
She keeps getting people to say. He goes, "Oh, this guy's got one. It's like 200 quid." I was like, "You having a laugh? 200 quid?"
No, it was 150.
All right, yes. You can get. I might end up buying it from America. What can I say? Big Nate's out there as well. Hey, y'all all. Good to see you, dude. How you doing? Nate, you had a good week?
I'm trying to get you an unsigned one because apparently they're the signed ones are really cheap.
Really?
Yeah.
Not on my stream, Matt. The unsigned one. Was it?
Yeah.
What do you mean by an unsigned one?
The guy I know has got them. He's trying to find one that's unsigned.
Oh, okay. Good stuff. I've got the feelers out there, folks. Got the feelers out there. Do appreciate it, everyone. I really do. Trevor Baker, I'll pay you to make sure he doesn't get one. Oh, that's not nice, is it? I'll raise you, Simon. Got myself an MTT though. I'm sorted. What's an MTT?
MTT, it's the brown droid thingy in it.
It's a multi-troop transport used by the Trade Federation and the Separatist
That
Alliance.
woke him up.
Oh yeah.
Well done, Trevor.
Good stuff.
But in terms, it's a multi-trunk tree. Yeah.
Still the brown thing from the
Yeah.
animal.
Yeah.
Oh, it's got all the droids in it, isn't it? All the battle droids.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, it's multi.
Okay, well, that's it. See, I can read into things. Titanium, we're up to you next. As well as whatever you've been up to this week, what are you building? What's going
Oh,
on?
I've gotten some Bricklink orders in this week, so I've been working on my temple thing. You may remember the very small image that was on London Calling about a month ago that I sent in.
Yeah, it was very small.
And
you're in the same
there
league
wasn't
as
as
Chris
much
Chalice.
here. Now there's walls.
Looking
Is that a
good.
Mills plate? Is that a Mills plate? You put them on Mills plate?
No, it's not a Mills plate. It's a water plate.
Oh, a water plate. All right.
Yeah,
Kinda
it's
Mills.
so that it can fit with the Ninjago City modular style. And then this will go on top, and that'll be the basement. And let me get the front 2 base plates as well.
Oh, that's looking so
Oh,
good.
that's
Like
nice.
putting that front on the
Yeah.
that's so good, mate.
Yeah, I finally got these pyramid tiles for the gate, so now the gate is complete.
Oh yeah, nice.
The Tory gates makes it.
So then there'll be first floor, kind of second floor, and roof. And I have to have this done before Brick World Chicago.
And when is that exactly?
That's in June.
Oh, June. Okay, that's good to
Yeah,
know.
that's where are they? See, I have a tissue box of parts
Hey.
I'm going to use.
We got tissue box of parts for. What's all that about? That's the sort of thing that.
Well, just when I finish a tissue box, I just save it and then use it as storage.
Okay.
So I have these big green plates for the roof. That's for later on.
Yeah.
I have over 50 of these.
Oh, they're so cool. Those.
I don't know
pieces.
if I'm going to use them
yeah.
all, but I'm going to use some of them.
Very ornate.
Some windows.
Oh yeah, oh classic reds they are.
Yeah, some brown pieces for the second floor.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I
Big,
got a
mate,
bunch
big.
of gray brick in today, and it's now been dwindled down to this, at least in 2x.
Yeah.
I've got a bunch of 1x, but I need that for the first floor.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is
pretty impressive.
This has been the progress. There are a couple of functions on this thing.
All right, talk us through the functions. Let me get everyone else back in as well. Let me just do this so we can all admire, if I can anyway. I never seem to be able to do this bit. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, so
hello.
So I've carried this over from the set this is based on, Battle for Ninjago City from 2014.
Oh, is that a secret door?
Yeah. And this will have like a weapon attached. It just doesn't yet. And so far that's the only feature, but it's on both sides.
I love the broken up brick on the back. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want the front to be all nice and pristine and presentable, and the back to just be broken up.
Nice. It
Yeah.
looks
And
good.
then eventually it's going to go on that table, and that's going to be where my Ninjago City is.
So you're going to do a table. That table's
Yeah.
decent sized table. I mean, that's the dining room table. That is. And you're going to put a complete Ninjago City on it.
Yeah. So I got the gardens. The building's going to stay the same. The garden part I'm going to expand, and then that'll be one end, and then there'll be this, and then there'll be more stuff. And yes, that is Blue Garfield.
I wasn't going to say anything. I thought I'm just going to see the Blue Garfield.
I have a lot of Garfield stuffed animals.
Why is that? Why do you have a lot of stuffed animals? Well, stuffed animals is a weird thing straight away. I think Psycho.
I reckon he likes Garfield. I'm just going to throw it out there.
I think the film Psycho, by the way, folks, not him. There was a lot of stuffed animals in it. If you've seen the film, you know what I mean.
And then this is going to be where the first floor is, and it's falling apart because it's not fully intact yet, but it will be.
You're going to put a light kit in it as well?
No, probably not this year.
Okay.
Maybe eventually, but
yeah.
My priority is the exterior right now, and then I'll get to the interior eventually.
The exterior, I like it. Wow, so that's coming along really, really well. Are you going to be presenting with anyone while you're there? Are you doing a collab, or is it just purely your good self on this one?
This is just me.
Okay.
But I have like a 10-year plan for
a 10-year plan.
Yeah, for the Ninjago City stuff. I have this planned a decade out.
Wow. I mean, that's quite
So,
forward thinking. That is I mean, do you think
I have many ideas?
Do you? Firstly, right, it's nice to hear that you're still sticking with Ninjago. And secondly, do you think Ninjago will be with us still in 10 years' time?
I hope so.
Yeah, I do as well.
I think there's a good chance it will be.
Yeah.
It's Lego's labeled it an evergreen theme, but that doesn't guarantee anything. But hopefully, it will stick around for a little while.
Yeah. Well, I'm hopeful that they do stick around for a while because I don't get to build enough Ninjago, and I do like the Ninjago stuff. So
we are getting. There's a rumor for another Ninjago modular. So
so I hear.
Yeah.
Craigster, you got any ideas when that might be coming out?
Did they say summertime?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I reckon
I
it'll be
think June, wasn't it?
Yeah, I believe June.
June. Okay, June's not far away.
Right. I think before Brick World Chicago.
Oh, that could be good.
A lot of spending money is going to be spent before you arrive.
Well,
that'll help me avoid spending money.
I'm scared about going to Star Wars celebrations because I hear they might have a Star Wars Lego exclusive there. Any thoughts on that, Kerry?
I do not know.
Would you buy it if it was exclusive there to buy? Would you buy it?
I mean, I would buy it if it was a nice price and it was a Star Wars Celebrations exclusive, but not because it was Star Wars.
You've got to get
not
it.
to buy Star Wars Lego. Yeah, definitely.
I'll definitely try and get it.
Don't worry, Tech will make you get it, and then.
Oh yeah.
Well, you'd get two, wouldn't you? One for you. One for
I don't think they'll let you have two.
No, what you do is you go into a drawer. So if you want to go into a particular panel session, you go into a drawer. So you apply for so everything you do there, you apply for. But I mean, are there going to be like lots of vendors there selling stuff, Kerry? Because I've never been to one. I just signed up because
I've never been to one before.
Oh, okay. I think it's going to be mega. I mean, Excel's big.
There's usually people selling loads of stuff there.
Oh,
Yeah.
right, okay.
I mean, I've been to little Comic Cons, but not like something like this. This is going to be massive.
There'll be a lot of exclusive stuff there, I would think.
Yeah. I want to get like a lightsaber or something like that. Or maybe even a Count Dooku one. Or maybe even a dark saber. Who knows? I'll get all hyped. I'll get, I have to ride the hype train whilst I'm there. If there's anyone in the chat that's going to it as well, let me know.
If you can get lightsabers there, I think I might want one of those. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can. You do 100%.
Go to Star Wars to Star
Universal.
Wars building. Yeah, Universal. Not Universal. It's Disney World.
Disney World.
Universal. Yeah,
Sorry,
to get
not
a
Universal.
lightsaber.
Harry Potter's Universal. My bad.
Harry Potter's Universal. Yeah. I mean,
she's all Harry Potter. That's all she thinks about all night.
It is.
Last time I went to Disney World, it was 2016, and Star Wars World wasn't there.
Yeah.
So, they were making it as I was there.
You've got to book it well in advance if you're going.
Yeah.
Like months in advance.
Build your lightsaber.
Really?
Yep.
Really?
You'll not get in if you leave it to when you get there.
Oh, yeah. Don't leave until you get there.
Even if it's off peak. Even if
Yep.
it's like,
You'll not get in. It's absolutely rammed. I could not get in as well when I was there.
It's getting it back
Book it
home
up.
as well, isn't it? There.
Because some people book them in and go, like, who live nearby, go all the time to both the California one and the Florida one, and they then sell them online to people.
Oh, but they make an absolute killing on that, Craigster. But yeah, no, it's exciting. So book up in advance, folks. Honestly, you got to do that because everyone else has got the same idea. So Simon's saying, I'll be at the celebration, but not the same day as Greg. No way. So you're not going on the Saturday. That's like the day to be there. That is. At least I hope it is because I'm going. It's going to be fun. Kerry, where are you staying in London when you come down?
I'm stopping in. I can't remember actually. I've got an apartment somewhere. It's where is it?
All right. Well, while you check that out, then let's go. Let's come along to Lauren because Lauren looks like she's had a delivery this week. I can't believe the Americans are getting these Bricklink designer program sets.
Fine.
quick as
I'm really lucky that it was. It was way quicker this year than.
I counted 6 then. I don't know how many anyone else counted then, but I counted.
Listen,
6.
reverse engineering a mosaic just from a picture in a poor picture is not easy.
Oh, I'm stopping near Kensington Gardens.
Oh, nice. I like
Yeah.
Kensington Gardens. It's nice around there.
I got
All right, let's have a look. Let's have a look at this. Is that R2D2? Looks like R2D2. Oh no, it's the observatory. Sorry,
observatory
my bad.
Today, as well as the construction site, and then I hope Studgate is coming tomorrow. But I literally just got the notifications that they shipped yesterday. It was wild.
Yeah.
And then they just show up today, and like you wait a year. It's almost a year to date that we ordered these things.
It's crazy, isn't it? It really is. And all three of them came on. And I forgot I got the chalet, to be honest. I was like, I got it. And I was just like, oh, do I want it? And I was like, yeah, all right, I'll keep it. And then I thought, I'm going to sell Studgate. I'll sell Studgate. And then I thought, and then Craig says, no, don't sell it, because he'd been talking to Barry. And he's like, no, don't sell it. You should use it. It's like, it could be your version of London Bridge Station. And I'm like, well, that's a good point. And then it arrived, and I took it out of the box, and I was like, wow, that is actually quite cool. I even like because it's got like sort of an observatory platform at the top of it where people can look at it. I thought, man, that would work quite nice in the middle. So yeah, I'm going to keep it. I'll work something out. And that could be the beginning of it.
What I'm going to do with mine. It was just too pretty to pass up. I'm just going to put it in the closet. And...
Well, they're selling at the moment on you will not get one on eBay for less than £600 at the moment.
I mean,
it's £600 to £700 they're selling for at the moment.
What it costs.
Well, no, it's £300. It's £300 it costs. So it's literally selling for double. Yeah, pounds. So in dollars, I mean, you guys should have paid maybe $350, something like that.
Something like that.
A little bit more
expensive. Came out close to 400. The observatory was still really expensive then. It must have been like 3 or 250.
There's certainly there's no such one as a cheap one, that's for sure. They're going up. It seems like they're going up. But then, that's life and Lego and inflation at the moment, that is. But yeah, so what else have you been up to then, other than sitting indoors?
So I am an indoor cat.
You do. He's got a long stare as well. He stares at you all the time.
A lot. Just always.
I'd have to close the door. If I was getting changed or something like that, or undressed, I'd have to close the door on him.
Nah, you wouldn't. If you had cats, you would not.
You'd have to that.
They, at work, my coworkers, one of them approached me. I was just like, did you know they make plants of Lego? And when strangers, not like your friends that don't know how deep you are into this, just approach you on like a surface level. I'm like, did you know this? And like, yes, I do. What do you need to know? I know all the things. And so they came over and we all built our own Lego plant. And they had a great time. And I was discussing this with Sands and a group of my Lego friends that she had never the coworker that instigated the group get together. Yeah. She had never put together a Lego set ever. Period. Never. But she really likes orchids, so she saw the orchids. That was her first set.
The orchids are stunning.
And let me tell you, that Technic base, the pot, that's. I mean, once again, it's straightforward to the Lego person, the AFOL, but to a brand new person who has never put together a set before, it was quite tricky, I would say, for that to be someone's entry point into this space. The plants have brought in a lot of random people, like just people who only have the plants. But what was also funny is as soon as I built the Birds of Paradise, it's downstairs. As soon as they left, I proceeded to build literally every other plant. Just like I built the orchid, and then I built the bonsai, and then I built the succulents. So I've been on kind of a building rampage. I built all the plants during my work week. Yeah. And then I finished my first Taylor Swift mosaic and it's downstairs. It's on my Instagram. And then I couldn't sleep because my sleep schedule is messed up because I have a short week off. And so I built the jazz club.
Oh, nice.
And I was horrified to find the error in the bags. That was wild.
Yeah, error in the bags.
They haven't fixed it. They haven't fixed it yet on the PDF. They still haven't fixed that.
It's wild to me. Like of a sacred, regaled modular This is the only time I have run into this, and it's
What kind of arrow is it? What's it?
Sorry, I just saw Matt's question. It is from 2 Batman sets, the 2 Batman mosaics. I'm going to buy up so many of those if I ever see it go on sale for sure. Okay, Nicole, what was you gonna ask?
What's the arrow? Because I'm about to start on the 2nd floor.
Well, it's just when you run out of parts on step 12, the last 2 pages, do not panic.
Okay.
You will find those parts in bag 13, even though you have not been instructed to open bag 13 yet.
Oh,
spoiler
okay.
alert.
Yeah.
Because I thought I was missing a whole bag.
Yeah.
It was so strange to me. I thought I was missing a whole bag, but I just happened to look in bag 13 and I'm like, there's some pieces in there that look like the pieces I need, and there's a lot of them.
Right.
Yeah, it is a
So
thing, honestly.
I'm just gonna go with it because I didn't move. And
well, I don't know why they haven't fixed the PDF, because that's what I was using. I was just like, what is going on? And I was like, no, I've definitely got the latest version of it. Version 29. It's always 29 for some reason, the version.
But I guess that's low on their priority list right now.
And I'm so glad that it's bag 13, because I believe I opened bag 14 ahead of time just in order to build the sign. And
I
it
saw,
would have
I
freaked
saw
me out,
you
like,
sneak in there and just like, oh, is the sign that early? And then like, oh, Nicole just wanted like, I'm gonna build this in my order.
Everyone can build in order.
Nicole, what do you think of the sign, Nicole? Just out of curiosity, because that was quite, some people either loved it or hated it or just wished it was different. What's your thoughts on it?
I have to tell I built ahead of time, so at the moment it looks like that, and I like it better. But you have to, I have to wait till the whole building is behind.
That's so much better.
Yeah,
It's really nice. I really loved it in person. Like in person, I just loved the colors. Really, I don't know.
It's a nice little mod.
It's really lovely. It's a really lovely modular. I just like dark red. Me too. The change I made, because I don't like the symmetrical windows. I flipped them so that they went like they mirrored each other, because just all the windows going the same way just kind of look weird to me. So I like mirror symmetry. So.
Right. That makes sense.
That's cool. Now, before we come to Lady McBrick and ask her about her week, let's just have a quick dot around the panel, because some of them are actually building things tonight, folks. Kerry, you're building the Tuscan Raider.
I built him.
Oh, you built it already?
Who's there?
I built him.
I built him.
I was actually admiring my pick-a-brick cup that I was.
You was admiring your brick cup.
Yeah.
I mean, how long do you spend?
Shake test.
Look at that.
Oh, that is someone with a lot of time on their hands.
That one shakes a little bit.
That's good.
A couple of studs could go in there.
Yeah, you could have squeezed a bit more in that one, I reckon.
I also got
less than 10 cents out of it.
Yeah, exactly. She want to see it when she's at the paddle. She rinses it. Oh, what you got there, Craigster?
Did you get said to me, do you want to take the lid down? I was like, yeah, you best add, because it doesn't quite fit.
I always do that. Do you know what? They're doing Leicester Square now for me. I go over there. I'm not literally holding it. And I said, you've got to put tape on this, or you're going to get a load of Lego over your desk. And they went, I tell you what we do. We just give you another little bag. And that's what they do. They just give me another little bag.
Just a giant sack. Here you go.
Then I let all the Lego out that's in my up my sleeve.
And you realise the drawer slides out and just walks away with the whole drawer.
Yeah, exactly. Well, they said it was all right.
They're really strict in Sheffield at the minute. They're so annoying.
That was Sheffield.
Yeah, and mine was Sheffield as well, but that's where I got told to.
They probably, because Craig had been in there, ransacked the pad wall.
I was led there under false pretenses last week because I was told by AV Bricks that that they had dark bluish grey on there, and when I got there, it was light bluish grey.
Oh, he probably was wearing sunglasses or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
I've met Alan. He's the type. All right, good stuff. So what you do now? You just sitting there admiring your pap jobs?
No, I'm just about to take it apart.
Oh, okay, fair enough. And Talking to Pab Jugs, there's a couple. What's Ian? He looks up. I love it, Ian. I don't really know. You did say that, Ian. Honestly, I love it.
He's nervous, is he?
Is it David? That's it. That's it. That's what I said. Yeah.
Derek, I don't really know, Derek.
Ian, Carrie. Oh, look at the way Carrie's looking at him. He's just like a foreman looking at a labourer.
Look how beautiful this is. It's the flower. It's so pretty.
He is quite pretty. It reminds me of something. I can't put my finger on it. That is nice. What are you laughing at?
Yeah.
I'm being serious. Oh, that's nice. I like that. Look at all that
gold.
gold.
I've got like water on mine because I'm going to have fish.
All that gold lacquer.
You want to say the rest of yours?
I can say the rest.
He's got butterflies on his. These are really beautiful.
They are so cool.
What are they, though? What are we looking at? I don't understand.
They're like the Chinese New Year decorations. So they're going to be like displayed like.
So they're not actually anything. They're decorations. But anything's a decoration, isn't it? That's what I don't get. Everything is a decoration if you want it to be. Like I could put my pen here over there and just say.
Would you not think of them like an art set then? Because an art set is built purely to display, isn't it? So
they are beautiful. We had Melissa on there weeks ago when we was looking at them. I mean, like I said, I didn't know what I was looking at, but I liked what I was looking at. It's just the way it is sometimes. Bright Switch Bricks, do you want to show us where you're at the moment building your thing that we don't really have any instructions for? What is it?
Can't really tell, but this is
Darth
what I'm
Vader.
going for.
Oh no, it's Taylor Swift.
Ah, that's so cool.
Wow.
Oh, that looks like a lot of trouble to me. That does.
It is a lot of trouble. It's all the same. Luckily, though, coming from the one I just made downstairs, I'm a little bit more familiar with the colors and like her style. So figuring it out. And then at the end, I can just do what I did with the 9 3/4.
Do what Matt does. He traces a lot.
Just do what I want.
Yeah. Bricky T. Weiss says, Family Bricks, not an official set for a while. Got the full GT on the way. That was on sale this week. Hope you got it then. A motorized tank that includes Technic. Laugh out loud. How about you? It's a tank. What make you getting the tank from? Titanium's building his thing. He looks like he's doing reinforcing.
I'm getting this to fit. I've gotten the back to fit according to all the plates that are underneath.
They're big plates as well.
Yeah, now I'm just adding some front supports here. And they're going to go under that part.
Good stuff. Good stuff. I like it. All right, Lady McBrick. So tell us a little bit about your week then, because I know you've been busy. You're always building stuff. I've never known anyone build so much. You need to make videos, but start making videos.
I really need to.
Exactly. So, and then you'll be like me. Then you make one every 2 weeks or something. So, tell us what you've been up to this week.
Building smaller stuff. I have Stargate waiting, but I don't dare to start on it because I'm still working on the jazz club, and I only build theoretically only Sundays with Fat Blondie. So I'm building small stuff at the moment, like for example, my little lake scenery.
Oh, blimey! So it's not one of those Harry Potter things.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh, they wobble.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah. They...
Oh, there we go.
It's
a nice
beautiful.
motion.
Yeah, and I absolutely love it.
Have you Mills plated it as well?
Yes, and I closed it up in the back, so it's now
very nice,
color matched, and it's beautiful. The only thing that I left out is the top. I didn't like the top.
Didn't like the top. Okay, just out of curiosity, do you Mills everything? Like, is it like a prerequisite?
No, it's only because the set in itself, these smaller sets, if I buy them, I want now to put them on Mills plates because then they are more steady. Because otherwise, I know myself, I will just disassemble them and then they go in the zipper bag. And for that, I have to admit, I would have bought it only for the minifix. So this has a chance to survive.
Okay, good stuff. I'm liking it. Good stuff. Have you been up to anything else this week, or have you just been busy building Mills stuff and Harry Potter stuff and a little bit of the jazz club?
Right. That's mostly, yeah.
Good stuff.
And trying to avoid buying Riverdale.
Oh, you haven't bought it yet? You haven't bought Riverdale yet? Oh my god, Rivendell's like one of these sets of the year, folks. I'm loving watching people build it at the moment, and the techniques from it are unbelievable.
And it's amazing. I just know that I want it, and I feel the urge to buy it right away. The
Yeah.
only thing is, I know the smart thing is to wait for at least a good gift with purchase or double VIP.
Yeah, or double VIP points or A-fold day. That's the thing. That's the time to get it. Isn't that right, Craig?
Yep.
But it's a struggle. I really feel like a drug addict. Like, okay, like going to the shopping bag, putting it in. Oh,
yeah, I mean, all right, look at this. He's pretty. He's so pretty.
Don't look directly at it.
Right.
That's it. It's so
Craig was
pretty.
like, I'm not going to the Lego store. I'm not going to the Lego store. I'm not going to the Lego store.
Joke it was. Honestly, right? I had Bazza, right? I was saying to Bazza, I'll be on the Discord server in a minute. I'll come and see you. He went, oh no, Craig's gone. What do you mean he's gone?
Yeah.
Where's he gone? He's gone to buy Rivendell. I said, no, he's not. He only told me about 12 hours ago. He's like, I ain't buying it. I ain't buying it. Like this. What did he do? He was like, he weakened. But he does look good. And I got to be honest, I'm actually enjoying watching him build it, to be honest.
It's so beautiful.
It is. Like, nice trees as well. Craig,
They've got it open at the Lego store where we are, and I was like, I hope you're not going to leave those minifigs. They put the minifigs in the glass case.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because people do nick them. In the what was it? The Razor Crest that came with the new Mando figure. I think it lasted about 2.5 minutes in London, Leicester Square store. I did. I mean, why? I mean, I was just a bit disappointed because someone got it before I did, but there we go. It's another story altogether.
It's you should admit on the internet, mate.
Yeah, I was like, oh, bloody hell.
You're honest, Greg.
I brought me long sleeves and everything. What can I say? You know what? You could swap. I wonder if people ever swap them. Do you know what I mean? Go in there, right, where the cheap Mando ones, one from like a £9 set, and then just swap them over. That's a terrible idea. Never do that, folks. Don't be a criminal.
But would it be a criminal thing? Because you leave as much plastic as you took. It's just an honest mistake. You
There's cheap plastic.
Ounces, not criminal.
There's cheap plastic and there's expensive plastic.
Yeah. I love the justification for it. It's like I've got this amazing figure and I've left them an equivalent figure. Not as good, but it's just as smart.
Yeah, I mean, you might as well not stop there. You might as well just grab something from the build a minifigure thing and just throw it in there.
Just take Rivendell and just put like 10 classic boxes in its place. It's like the same amount, roughly.
No one's going to notice. Very cool. Okay, let's get to Monarch, who's apparently my grandson.
The greatest grandson.
Oh, the greatest grandson. Oh my god, that makes me sound like a great grandfather. That does.
I mean,
go on. Anyway, so what have you been up to this week, Monarch? Other than getting over your cold and stuff, how you been?
No, I'm good, thank you. I'm good. So, well, A-fold day went to Southampton. Had lots and lots of fun with lots of friends. It was really cool to hang out. Got to
I didn't get invited, by the way, just saying. Not that I live anywhere near Southampton. I'm only
Would
joking.
you have come?
I don't know. I've never been to Southampton. If I knew you lot were going to be down there.
They have switched over to that Lego store. So Southampton Lego store.
Where all the cool kids
amazing store. So went hung out on Saturday, got saved up. So I didn't buy a lot at Bricktastic. I was actually really good budget wise. But that budget went kind of a little out the window because I knew I was going to go to A4 Day. So I knew that I would want to pick up some pick-a-brick because
definitely.
Yeah, and you do benefit from it. It does save money in the long run. You're muted, mate.
For me?
That's all right, don't worry. So yeah, that's fine. So yeah, it was really, really cool. And I bought 4.5 pick-a-brick cups of pieces. So I had 4, and I was really, really good because I originally just had 4. And then I found some, well, I didn't find. Ian found some coral pieces, so I had to have another cup. But I was trying not to, but It's a coral piece. I didn't have it, so another half a cup came, and so I ended up with 4.5 cups of pick brick.
Are you into your coral pieces then? The coral coloured pieces? Or...
Coral is one of my favourite Lego colours. It's so cool.
Really?
It's such a cool colour.
So bad.
Yeah, it's such a cool colour. Mm.
Well, I thought your favourite colour, Carrie, was purple.
It is.
Oh, okay.
I can't stand coral.
Have you got any other favourite colours as well? What are you eating? What are you eating? What's Ian? What's Ian eating?
Nothing. Because I'm eating these sweets.
Oh, that's nice. Ian, you're too kind. Just saying. All right, good stuff. So what are you bought these pieces for then, Mark? Are you going to be building something? You got a mocking? Is the city coming together?
So no, actually. So I'll show you that it's not started yet, but this is my meals plate. So this meals plate, 48 by 48 meals plate.
Is that Lego?
All of it is.
Wow.
Thank you very much. Yeah. It is going to be I 48 by 48 mock that I'm going to be displaying. So I'm actually going to be displaying for the first time.
No. Where are you going to be displaying?
At Red and Brick Show. I am actually displaying for the first time.
Is that all you built so far?
I've got plans. It's just I've put the plate together. Yeah.
Yeah, and it looks amazing. I can imagine that some art galleries would put it at a wall and call it art already.
Yeah, done. There you go. But no, I've got plans, Greg. I already know what it's going to look like, and some of the buildings have already been built. I just need to take off their plates and put them onto the Mills plate. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to doing that. So I went ahead and bought pieces knowing that I was going to be using them for this. So that was my main aim. So I tried to pick pieces that I thought would be useful, pieces that would help me. So the biggest plates I could get that hadn't already gone. So I managed to pick up quite a few of these, the 6x6 white plates. So I've got a whole bunch of those.
You see, that would have been a good idea. This is. Have you? Yeah. So
nice.
I've stacked them like this. This was a mistake. I stacked them like that.
Yeah. I've done that once before.
Yeah.
It's awful. You cannot get them apart. Now it's just a Lego brick.
Oh yeah, that is. Don't make those mistakes.
But so I purchased them to prepare and to make it. So I don't want to give too much away, but I've got a really awesome plan for it, and it's something that is synonymous with what I do. And followers who have seen my Instagram will kind of know the kind of avenue I will probably be going down. But yeah, so I'm just going to do it. I decided that I would display it for all to see.
All right, good stuff. I look forward to seeing that and seeing how it develops. How long before the Red and Brick show?
It's in June, I think.
10th and 11th of June.
10th and 11th of June, yeah.
All right, not long to go then. 10th, 11th June. I'm not sure. I think I might be away. I might be. If I'm not, I'll be there. If I'm not, I'll be there.
It's the place to be. The place.
I know.
To be.
And it's not too far from me. It's only about an hour away, so it'll be well handy. Good stuff. All right, great to see you, Mark, as always. Craigster, how are you getting on with Rivendell? And what? If you don't mind me asking, what bag are you up to at the moment?
23.
23. And there's how many? 40, isn't there, or something?
48, is there?
48. Blimey, that is crazy.
I'll tell you. Hang on. 49.
49. And what's been your favourite parts of it so far?
All of it. There's all good bits on it, all of it. The little bit of the tower, the roof, the trees, the bridge, the gazebo, the figures.
The gazebo is the bit I've always found quite catchy to see.
The water, the furniture.
The furniture's so clever.
Is it?
So clever. Yeah.
Because I never seen Craig build a set before and enjoy and wait for me to finish and enjoy all the techniques so much. It's like some of the techniques in it are like pretty good. All that stuff that he was building around the tower.
I built the castle, the same thing.
Yeah, but I don't think you got as much enjoyment out of it as this. I mean, maybe I wasn't watching you as much, but I don't know. I just think this one's full of more techniques.
Get a lot of enjoyment out of the castle. Thank you
Oh
very
no,
much.
yeah, of course you did. But it's
Castle
just
in the Forest. I enjoyed doing that, and you was with me on that one.
Yeah, no, I know you enjoyed that, but this one's just sort of technique upon technique upon technique that I think you've been quite impressed with. I mean, where you're at the moment, if you had a choice between the castle and Rivendell, which one would you say to people? Yeah, buy this or buy that, or are they still? Do you feel they're still quite different?
Different enough, but the castle's cheaper. I mean, people just don't look at the castle the same because it's a plain castle, but it's meant to be. It's classic castle.
Yeah.
Whereas Rivendell's meant to be pretty and have flowers on it, and yeah.
I guess so. Yeah. All right. Interesting.
Still not as good as mock building, but it's enjoyable.
But I mean, a lot of people when they first saw it, they kind of felt as though it was like it looked like a mock because it was good. That was a good thing. It was a positive. Do you sort of see where people are coming from? Or...
No, it doesn't look like a mock. It looks like a set.
Yeah. And is that because it's kind of everything is kind of stronger?
Yeah, there's bits on it that you just wouldn't waste time doing on a mock.
Yeah.
It looks like it has lots of techniques as well that you can pick up and use. Like, there's so many awesome part usage in that set. It's unreal how things have been used.
Yeah. And is there anything you've learned when you've done it? Is it like, oh yeah, I like the way?
No, yeah, all this bit here, I never thought of doing it that way. Not even just the opposite way of doing the wedges. So the wedges are on each side, and then put them together. It's quite clever. The bottom of the gazebo to get the shape. Wouldn't have thought of doing that.
Yeah, let's have a look at that.
Ooh.
So you would never believe there was technique in that.
Yeah, and the reason for that is to give you the holes to push the pillars through. That's the only reason for that.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Wow.
So clever.
God.
So they've got something to grip. Otherwise, they wouldn't have anything to grip.
I tell you what, Nicole, you got to buy that set. My God.
She will.
Yeah. If you see me typing, I'm not on Lego.com. I'm buying anything.
One thing to be careful of.
Yeah.
It is absolutely massive.
When you say massive, what is the
take up
footprint?
the footprint of that roller coaster?
This is
It's huge.
Is it 248 by 48? Would you say?
No, it's probably slightly bigger. Is it?
Yeah, I have.
Carrie won't fit that in her
whole
city.
table.
Sorry, Carrie, you can't have that. You won't fit it in your city.
Yeah,
But
it's probably
I
gonna take
can.
up one of my whole shelves.
I can.
Yeah, I can. Yeah,
See?
sod Carrie.
See the
Yeah.
table.
I don't care about
The
Carrie. I
whole
can get
middle
it.
section is still open.
It
I
won't
thought
fit in
it
the
was a
middle of that.
table. Yeah. Oh, it's too big for that.
Yeah, it's bigger than that.
But I thought I checked it. It's something like 75 centimeters.
Yeah, it's gonna catch all your edges on your thing. It won't fit in the middle.
Oh,
You can't put it in the
the
middle of the
poor
sea.
thing.
That'd look stupid.
Yeah, you can't put trains going
But-
around it. What's the matter?
Yeah,
You don't have trains
like
in
crazy.
Rivendell. You're like, oh, I'm just going to go and get the train to Rivendell.
That's like putting Harry Potter in the top of Ninjago City and making it all futuristic. You'd be all shouting at us.
Well, dragons.
What I don't get is that how is it your table looks like that and yet you look straight still when the camera's at you?
Because
going
I'm
on?
askew.
Oh, right. It's cute. That's cute. I like it. Interesting. All right, good stuff. All right, so I mean, as you guys know, what I've been up to this week, I was well, it was Tuesday. It was a bit of a struggle. I thought I was going to get 4 bags done. Ended up doing just the 2, and that was down to some very clever techniques that I've not come across before. But anyway, before I think we'll look at some new Lego sets in a mo, stuff that's coming out. There's a lot coming out on April, that's for sure. So get your votes in on the survey, folks. Got 80 votes. Let's see if we get around 100 tonight. It would be quite cool. I know I'm asking a lot, but do cast your votes. We've got, at the moment, the question being, April the 1st is coming around fast. But what set would you like me to build first? In first place, Indiana Jones. I was actually quite surprised because I thought Disney was going to give it a run for his money, but Craig's sort of called it in our last stream. He sort of said Indiana Jones is going to be more popular. Up House is second with 35, and Guardians of the Galaxy He's down in lonely old 9%.
That is the poor man option. You put that through that in, didn't you?
I wanted a third option, and I was hoping I would have actually selected the Land Rover, but the Land Rover is not going to be available, and I'm not sure why till April the 4th.
I love that Land Rover. I'm just putting it out there.
Yeah,
Might be my
did
first.
until I saw it. No, I don't.
Is it not until April the 4th? That's it. All right. So
Yeah.
I've got a friend that wants to buy that and get me to build it for him. So that's nice.
That's all right, isn't it?
Why
They don't want
does-
to build it. Why? Yeah, don't argue with them. Gee whiz.
Why do they not want to build it, Kerry? Just out of interest.
He's not a fan of Lego. He's a fan of Land Rovers.
Oh, right. Okay. So he doesn't want the experience of building it, but he just, yeah. Well,
I said he's to come and build it with me. But I did give them like a little Christmas set one time, and it took them 3 hours for like little Christmas weekends. So,
Oh, well, that's quite cool. All right. Well, should we take a look at some new stuff then while we're here? Don't forget, folks, if you've got any photos, do send them in. If I don't show them off tonight, I'll show them off next week. Simple as that. So let's get some new stuff out there. But before we do, let's ask Kerry and Ian where they're at with what they're building. What are you guys up to at the moment? How's that going?
So Ian's finished his and he's got the stand on. Mine's not got the stand yet.
Ian, how many parts are in that set?
How many? Oh, lots.
There you go. There's your answer.
I will tell you. Hang on. I will just look it up. There are
I love it when you do that in your brick pods.
872 parts.
Blimey. So in Ian's part, there's roughly like 436, perhaps.
Yes, good maths.
Oh,
I
thanks.
think this one's got slightly more in it. Maybe.
Yeah, possibly because he's got all the pieces to make the flower. It's quite
That flower's lovely, isn't it?
Look at my fish. Look at cute little fish.
Yeah, can you hold it up for us, Carrie, so we can take a look?
That was me holding it up.
Was it? All right.
Yeah.
That's how you hold it up. Thank you, Ian. I think it looks really good. There's a lot of gold pieces in that. Has anyone out there bought this set as well, by the way?
I've got that. Yeah.
Have you?
I'm going to get it.
Yeah.
It's very
I think it's
pretty.
lovely.
Only £70.
Really? That's quite good. I want to know how many people out there have actually built it as well. We've got a couple of new peeps out there as well at the minute. We've got Brick Jedi. Is it ahoy hoy? Good to see you, mate. Hope all is well with you. I've got some Wally pictures to show a little bit later. Shy Time is my time. He's out there too. Oh, it's just reminded me actually. He sent me a photo last week. I must remember to show you guys that. It's quite extraordinary. It really is. KO saying, hey, Shy. Brickety Wise saying, hey, Heidi, Shy Time is my time. Their new Cali Bricklink would have come out today. Haven't seen it yet. But it's an interesting one as well. So it's Emmasaurus celebrating. Is she on 250 or 300,000?
300,000.
300,000.
Yeah.
Be interesting to see how
That
that.
must be a week.
Oh, it was sensational. It was all down to a short, which is unreal, but interesting one to watch. But yeah, no, good on her. Shy Time's my time, and good that this happened to someone that we know, and someone of course that is frequented on London Calling. Blimey, there's a blast from the past. Deppy Shepbricks. Hello, everyone. Stop it in to listen while I deal with the consequences of procrastinating. Blimey, procrastinating. I thought, Debbie, you're too young to procrastinate, surely.
You're never too young to procrastinate.
No.
Really, is that a thing?
As someone who I procrastinated throughout all of college.
I have a doctorate and I procrastinated that.
Really? God, they'll do a degree in it one day, perhaps. Maybe that's the thing. This generations thing. I don't know. I never had time to procrastinate back in the day. There we go. Back in my day.
You don't procrastinate. Is that what you just said?
I don't think I do.
What do you call Lagondon?
Lagondon, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I do other stuff. That's not procrastinating.
You do
That's
stuff because you're too busy.
Here we go.
There we go.
I think you could.
Yeah.
Greg.
Yeah.
I think one can be busy doing other stuff. I'm just admiring your Garfields. What is the blue Garfield all about, Titanium?
I must have got that at like a claw machine, or my mom got it or something.
Oh,
He's cold.
Someone got it, and it's ended up in my room.
Oh,
So
good stuff.
it's
Well,
there.
keep it there. Keep it there. We like it there. Baz is out there. He likes them as well. So anyway,
Right, so this is why you should stack your cups.
oh, here we go. We don't call them cups on this stream. We call them
We
jugs.
do call
You know
them cups,
that.
Greg, because jug sounds rude.
That's why we call them jugs.
That's why Greg calls them jugs.
That's
What's
simple as
wrong
that.
with jugs?
Exactly. Nice jugs. Okay, just saying.
Pair of them.
Sorry.
I have a pair of them. Yes.
Oh, good stuff.
Pair of jugs. Pair of jugs. There we go.
Very nice too. Cheers. So cheers.
And a toast to everybody.
Yeah, and a toast to everyone. A toast. A toast to Shy is my time. Who's out in the chat. Right. Anyway, on that note, let's have a look at some. Let's look at some stuff. Shall we? Let's get everyone down here. I said down here, Greg. Down here. That's the one. Let's have a look at this. So this is the Land Rover Classic Defender. Now, Craigster, you said that you liked it, and then you didn't like it. Was it the price that put you off?
No, it's all the additional stuff that they've used to bump up the price that I don't think needed to be on there, like the ramps. I know, I think Rich said it to me as well in the chat. I just think it's another way of why it's not needed. It's going to sit on a shelf.
Yeah.
You've made it really expensive for the sake of sticking a couple of ramps on the side and some accessories.
Because I think, do you reckon they could have just done this in a set and then bought the other bits as like an accessory set?
Could have been a gift with purchase, couldn't they?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that would be a good idea.
And then it would have been worth buying, wouldn't it?
100%
on day one. Yeah.
Because it's like $240 or something like that, which I think is
ridiculous.
Hideously expensive. And even the sand green isn't all the same shade of sand green.
Jang pointed it out. It just looks like, even on the pictures, it's like
it's not
can't even get their own color. You're paying that much money for something, like you say, it should be all one color.
Yeah.
I was told by my Land Rover friend as well that with all that gear that it's got, the colour should be orange.
Yeah, fair enough. They
It should be a
probably
different
would
Land
know.
Rover with all that gear. Yeah.
I think Jang pointed something out about the model numbers and the stuff the bumps they've used isn't right either.
It's the wrong year. Yeah, it's like I think he said like something along the lines of the marketing people have been at it and they've just tried to shoehorn it into being correct.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can make that a little bit bigger.
Looking at it and reflecting on what you said, Craig, I actually agree with you in terms of. I mean, I like it. I wouldn't buy it full price. Hell no, it's too expensive for me.
Yeah,
but I would quite happily forego everything on top of that and just have it on its own.
For that kind of money, I'd want a long wheelbase. It's a short wheelbase, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Do you know what I reckon would have been quite nice about this? Is if some sort of safari one with like the zebra kind of design on it.
It's just all that on the sides and the top is just distracting. Because once you take all of it off and you look at the picture above without all the crap on it, sorry to call it crap, but without all of that on top of it, it looks so much nicer.
Nice. How many did you see with all the gear on it as well? You didn't, did you? So it's like
you don't really know. I tell you what, right? I wouldn't go around the M25 with that lot on the top of it either.
No, that's what I was saying. It's like that's all the emergency gear that like Island Rescue, Mountain Rescue.
That should have been the picture.
Yeah, I'd have been quite happy at that. And like you say, if that accessory pack was a gift we purchase, great idea, Matt, Craig. That would have been, everyone would have been saying, oh my God, that's like the perfect set.
And Simon makes a good point. Dark green as well. Darker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't do that because of the Mini. I understand why they did that.
Yeah.
I do like the color combo, but I don't know. It's, I mean, I quite like these in dark red as well. That kind of goes. I've seen them in that. Or
we'll probably get one in dark red, Greg. Don't worry.
Navy blue. Do a navy blue one. A burgundy. I don't know. It's I do like it. I just don't like it the price point that it's at. It definitely when it goes on sale. I'll maybe get it then. But I built the DeLorean. That was great. I got the pickup truck as well. I got that when it was cheap. I think I paid like £55 for that. But that's one that a lot of people. I've still got the Ecto 1 to build as well. Which I might do around Halloween. I don't know, unless there's another Ghostbusters movie coming out. But Let's have a look at it. What do you think of these pictures? I mean, he looks quite happy with it.
Looks like
Here's
he's in a Lego room, not a bunker. So.
Has anyone spotted this as well? There's a toolbox on his shelf.
Yeah, like that's where you keep it, innit? Your green toolbox.
Yeah.
Could at least got a sand green one, couldn't they?
He's one. He's like a nice little British red, and he's got a flask. Let's have a little
Yeah,
look.
but he's got his glasses right next to it, so he is obviously not focusing on it.
No,
it was a bit like Thingy Jones. What's his
What's that lamp there? That's a bit weird and phallic, isn't it?
Such a
Gethin, yeah.
He's got an oil can, and he go back. Has he got an oil can?
He's given up on it. He's walked away
It's
already.
a little red oil can. Why would you have a red oil can?
What is an oil can doing on it?
And a pottery pan.
Binoculars. Very outdoorsy.
Yeah, and your thermos
Refrigerator?
flask.
Is that like an old? No, that's a box. Never mind.
That is random objects on that shelf.
They literally went to a thrift shop, haven't they? And it's just like, what can we buy that will match this set?
This is an outdoor man.
Yeah.
Show him in his denim.
Yeah.
He's an outdoor
I need.
man.
Can you imagine?
Best.
It goes into a charity shop. It says, "Oh, I need something to grease me nipples on my Land Rover." They're like, "What? What are you talking about?"
But that jean vest, I agree. That jean vest.
That jean vest is something.
Yeah.
What's the matter with the jean vest? I like
it's a choice.
With the orange.
Yeah.
Clearly,
the budget went into
that's a Scandinavian man trying to look like they're a Defender driver, isn't it? Basically.
Yeah, that's true. I wonder if he's got like
shoulders are weird.
Yeah,
it's odd. It's a weird one.
It's
put this
very
on, son. Put
strange.
this on, you look cool.
Yeah,
I don't think it's actually designed
Oh, there you
for
go.
him either. I think it's
he's
not.
he's outside thinking
He's
they're
like-
not paying me enough for this shoot. I tell you.
Yeah, I'm an outdoor man, isn't he? I'm having a purse. I've built it now, and I need to get back to being outdoors.
He's probably out there with a vape.
They're behind his back. Like, what is going on?
Double denim. Double denim.
Yeah,
double denim. Yeah, double
wondering
denim.
how he wasted all that money on all the crap.
Yeah, unless you're a cowboy, you ain't going to get away with double denim. I tell you.
And he's got skinny jeans. What were we saying about skinny jeans last?
Oh, dude. Did I send you a picture of that?
Yeah,
skinny
you did
jeans
send me a
thing?
picture. Yeah.
Did you? I was in a meeting today and I sent it around to everyone in the meeting. It was hilarious.
Wooden ball. You've got to have a wooden ball, haven't you? It's got to be done.
Yeah,
It's about to fall off the shelf.
Who
look.
keeps bits of?
It's got an oil can.
It's an oil can. Did anyone tell me, please? Right in their lounge. Bearing in mind, this is his lounge. It's not his garage, right? Who keeps like an oil can, a toolbox, and some bits of old marble from a kitchen?
Gethin Jones.
Gethin Jones, yeah.
The outdoorsy person that would buy this. There you go.
I guess.
They're just doing it to show off the suspension, I guess. It's a thing, isn't it? But
It's got to have summer, hasn't it?
Did Tech do the background for that as well? Did he?
But that angle of the vehicle, that angle is awful. Like it just looks like it's going to fall off the shelf.
It's gonna fall off.
Well, it's trying to traverse the concrete slabs he's put on his plastic
Yeah.
shelf.
It would traverse better if they took the bloody stuff off the top.
Brickstein saying, "I bet you wore double denim in the 2000." No, I was into. I can't tell you what. I
Shell
was into.
suits.
Yeah, it will
I
be shell
actually-
suits.
I used to go down Dagenham Market and buy shell suits.
Oh, here it
I tell ya.
goes, Dagenham Market.
And you know it's all dodge because it says on the back of it, "Don't go anywhere near a naked flame." I was like, "Ooh, naked flame."
Got to get it from a good old Dagenham Market, mate.
Oh, Dagenham Market, mate. That was Jesus. I mean, you're lucky to get out of there alive. Andy's saying he needs to get the Mustang. Dude, that Mustang is brilliant. It really is. I love that set. Bricky TY's out there. He loves them. There he is. He's got just the Mustang for you there, mate. It's a lovely car. Arguably the last best one they did. But no, I think they're definitely having some fun with that. Here's some of the additional extras. This is like 6 bits of what's that? 16 by 1 Technic brick. The canisters look all right.
We all need more of those.
We do. I'm not sure about the shovel. It's a funny old scale, really. You got the roof there. Nothing too special going on there. Just lots of Lego. Fire extinguisher on the back. Got some lights. I'll tell you what, though, the lighting kit on top of that, with all the lights going down and that could look quite good. But again, I think it's the wrong colour.
So they can go lamping.
Exactly, I suppose. Lamping. Okay, I hear you. That door doesn't actually fit tight on that as well. That's a bit off.
Have you seen Briggs's comment? Does it come with a tweed flat cap? That should be the buildable gift for purchase.
Oh yeah, that'd be nice actually. Yeah, does it come with a tweed flat cap? Tweed, eh? Oh, never has anything been so itchy in your life. If you know, you know. Let's keep going. There's what's that? That yellow thing. It was like a friend of Wally or something.
It's a Jack.
It's a vehicle winch.
Jack.
Yeah,
Jack.
Yeah, it's a Jack.
Oh, Kerry was right in there. It's a Jack.
Yeah.
It got a nice toolbox in there. Oh, look, there's an oil.
Look good if you were driving that as a Burgundy boy, wouldn't it?
It's a fire extinguisher, isn't it? Not an oil
Burgundy.
can.
Yeah, an oil can. It looks good. The toolbox looks quite a nice little build. I'd say, but that can all go in the back, can't it? And just in the back. What's that on the over the steering wheel? That steering wheel's got a funny midsection on it, isn't it? What's all that about? So it's got a security lock on it, you know, so we can't
The
steal
old
it or
fashioned
something.
ones, yeah.
Oh, Bazza's there straight in there. Nothing wrong with a tweed flat cap. Do you wear them when you was fishing, Baz?
He wears them inside. He don't wear them when he goes out.
Well, I wouldn't. I don't know if I'd want that in black. Actually, this vehicle. How about that? Why would you prefer it in black, Chris? Just out of curiosity.
It's just more classic colour, isn't it? Black. But you wouldn't be able to see all the detail, would you?
No, that's probably why they didn't.
But they look good in black, Defenders.
Good to see you anyway, Brixie. Hope all is well with you. Let's go down. Yeah, I just like it like that. Is that me? I just like it, you know, a little bit plain simple. Titanium. I mean, this came out well before you was probably even born. But what do you think of it? Do you like it loaded up with kit, or do you like it kind of simples like that?
I like it simple. It's better, less cluttered.
Yeah, that's true. I agree. Simon out there, he's saying clearly never been to a Land Rover, Greg. The doors never shut right.
True.
Is that right? Really? I used to have a friend of mine. He just used to fit panels to them. I have friends of mine that just used to hand paint their Defenders that they had, and I always wanted one until I found out the miles per gallon that they do, which is hideous to say the least.
They're very expensive to fix.
Oh. They're mega, but I mean, they're like a tank, though, aren't they, Kerry? They just go on forever.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's the Land Rover Defender. So I think we call them wheel arches. I forget what they call them in America. Fenders, I think, isn't it, Craig? They call them fenders for some reason. I always thought fenders was a boating term, but there we go. The wheel arches, I believe, are just available only in this set.
They're new piece.
Yeah, indeed, it is a new piece, which is, you know, it's always good to find out. Fooling with bricks, says Bricky TY. Nothing right either. Little old lady, hope you're well, mate. And Fooling's give a little twinky winky, cheeky tie. Little old lady as well. All right, cool. Well, that's the Defender, which comes in at £209.99 and is coming soon on the 4th of April this year. Why? Has anyone got any idea why on earth it's coming out on the 4th of April? What's that
You
about?
can get it on the 1st for VIP access, it says on. Literally below what you put there.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I missed that.
Early access for VIP, and if you're not VIP, why not? Sign up, and then 4 days later, you'll have a good gift with purchase.
Exactly. so AV Bricks is like my LOL. Thank you, AV. And about 1 mile per gallon. It was. You look at it and the bloody thing's done a mile. It evaporates quicker than it actually does. I don't know. It's just quite an expensive set in it. 2,336 pieces. And it's quite expensive. I mean, they could have probably taken off a good maybe 400 pieces, Craig.
Even if they did, like we said, do the accessories as a gift with purchase and charge $199.99, it would feel better. It's under the 200. This is just like £10 shy. Why? It's stupid.
It almost feels like they've purposely put it to 210 because of all the gumph on the top of it.
Yeah, and let's shove a load of Technic bricks on the side.
I agree, Rich. That's exactly what I said. Do it as like an accessory pack, and then people have a choice if they want to do it.
Yeah.
Craig saying, or rather, us to say, Fooling says pass. Doesn't float his boat at all. I tell you what, it'd be interesting. Put some fishing mods on it or something like that. Would you be interested then?
No.
He likes his fishing, doesn't he? But
it doesn't mean you just put. Oh, I'll sell something to Baz by just putting fishing rods on.
Well, you never know. It might float his boat. It kind of goes the same sort of colour as There's the Fisher. Oh, there you
Like,
go.
you can equally say put dinosaurs on it, then I'll shark.
Yeah, exactly. You put a dinosaur in the back as a passenger. So let's have a look at some Star Wars stuff then, shall we? We've got this interesting one that's come out this week. There we go. Funny that, isn't it? You watch a series of you watch an episode of Mandalorian. Next thing you know, they're bringing out a set, which is strange, but also interesting in the set that this week there was a certain. So apologies if you've seen it, folks, but there's a certain TIE fighter that you see in this episode. So the chances are next week we might get that as a set reveal. Who knows?
Well, I actually heard a rumor that the final Mando set, which will be the TIE Interceptor versus Fang Fighter, won't be revealed until late April.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. I think after the last episode airs.
It'll be revealed at Star Wars Celebrations, I reckon.
It will be, I reckon. We will get the. I reckon.
It'll
Kerry,
leak before then, won't it?
of course, it will.
Yeah, it will.
Then, obviously, yeah.
Yeah, I reckon so. Brickstein's saying it's going to be very niche. I think he's referring to the Land Rover.
I'll
totally
definitely
agree
be
with
buying that. On sale, I consider it. But it'd have to be on sale for me to consider it. No way
Yeah.
paying that price.
No, exactly. I reckon we'll get a good 40% off that quite soon. You know.
Mhm.
So a couple of interesting things come with this Spider mech. I mean, it's an interesting looking mech. I reckon that's actually going to be quite a good build. That, Craig, to be honest.
Yeah, it's very cool. It's got a lot of them soft rubber 1x1, 1x2 Technic thingies that you do.
Yeah.
On the legs. So it's probably got some spring in it.
And of course, what we do get with this set is not only do we get quite a cool looking Bo-Katan, but we also get the dark saber,
Finally.
which has been very divided. You know, it's kind of split opinions in the Lego community world. I'm finding, and especially the Lego Star Wars community world. So I kind of it begs an interesting question to me, because we were talking about it earlier on this week as well on the stream, but it does make me wonder: is it good? Is it bad? Or is it a wasted opportunity by Lego? I don't know. So let's just quickly run through the panel, asking them. Starting with Kerry. Because Kerry, you're all the way down the other end of the panel. You are on this. This dark saber. We finally get a dark saber from Lego. So it's one of those things that we've been asking for ages about, ever since basically the dark saber became a thing at the end of season 1 of The Mandalorian. But in your opinion, though, is it a good? Is it bad? Or is it a wasted opportunity?
It's a wasted opportunity. I mean, look at it. It's a lightsaber hilt with a piece of plastic stuck in the end of it. It could have been so much better.
I can't agree. I can't disagree at the moment. But I think the same thing. To a point. I was saying I won't say anything, and then I just go and say it anyway.
But it's not the first lightsaber, right?
No, it's not the first lightsaber. It's the first.
No, not the black light. Because
the dark saber.
It's a dark saber.
Yeah, but in the N1, doesn't he have a dark one as well?
No.
Yeah, he does. But yeah, but there is a dark saber comes with it, but it looks like a lightsaber.
Yeah, it's just a standard bar like all the other lightsabers. This is a different piece.
Yeah. So Brickbods, come together, because we can't see you there, Brickbods. There we go. That's it. Pretend you love each other. So Carrie, I know you're a massive Star Wars fan, but around the dark saber, to you, is it good? Is it bad? Or is it a wasted opportunity?
It looks pretty pointy. I thought lightsabers were long and not pointy.
Well, it's a dark
confusing.
saber.
Yeah, but okay. So a lightsaber, dark saber. Yeah, I just don't understand.
Oh, do you watch Mandalorian? This would be an
Oh yeah, all the time.
Okay. That's a no then. All right.
This is
that's
more
why.
sword-looking carry. It looks more like a sword.
Yeah,
A
to help
lightsaber
you out,
is a
the
sword.
blade is right. It's the hilt they don't like.
Yeah.
It's the hilt.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
I mean, I think this just shows that Lego Star Wars fans are never happy, because they moan for ages about getting something, and then as soon as they get something, they just complain it's not perfect. It's like, well,
that can be Lego fans in general. That.
Yeah.
That's people in general.
Maybe.
But
You've
more
got
so
the
Star
blade,
Wars
so
fans.
yeah, if the hilt needs to be different, then who knows? They might come out with a hilt at another time. But
I just think the hilt could have done with being black. That's all. Otherwise, I'm okay with it, to be honest. What about you, Lady McBrick? Do you watch The Mandalorian?
Yes, I do.
Okay,
I
so you
just
know
am wondering what they could have done differently. Would it help you if the hilt would be dark gray? Because dark metal gray exists, doesn't
So
it?
does black.
Yeah, there
Oh,
you go.
I see.
Let me show that off.
Gunmetal and black both exist.
There we go. That is the hilt that they should have used.
So just swap it out, people. And
yeah, that's all we've got to do. It will look so much better for that. But so, what do you think, Lady McBrick? With that in mind, having just seen what Craig showed, do you think it's good, it's bad, or it's a slightly wasted opportunity?
I have to admit, when I look at that set, the dark saber is the least thing that I worry about, because the whole set doesn't really speak to me at all. And if I wanted to buy it, I have to admit I only would buy it for the minifix.
Have you not seen episode 3? Or episode 2? Was it episode 2? It was a 2, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's 2.
We've just had 3, haven't we?
That's it. So it's 2. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm only halfway through it.
There you go. Then it won't make any sense whatsoever.
Right. So it won't. You won't get it quite yet. All right.
Okay.
All right. What about you then, Lauren? Come on. Lego Star Wars fans can be a bit fickle. Lego fans in general can be a bit fickle. But this dark saber was something I think a lot of people wanted them to get right on first time. So with that in mind, is it good, bad, or is it a wasted opportunity?
I think it's average. I think it's fine. Like with a capital F, it's just kind of like they didn't just put a black rod on it. Congratulations, Lego. Star Wars fans would have flipped their. And then they tried, but I also just looking at this from it's going to be like, how much is this set going to be?
I think it's relatively
$50, I think.
50. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
what's
just a
that?
nice
Oh,
play set. Like
it's that random
so
£47.
I see it from a kid's eyes. If I was a little girl and I was obsessed with like, oh, cool, it's like coming with Bo-Katan and like all this like fun
Yeah.
stuff, I could care less about the hilt. Like the hilt fits in the hand. Ooh, look, it's a dark saber. It's shaped like the dark saber. That's where I'm coming from, and that it's very cool. And if you really want a really cool dark saber, there's so many customs that look incredible and that look Lego quality that Lego could have done.
Yeah.
And they're for just a lightsaber, a type of lightsaber, the dark saber. I understand it's important in this plot line, but for them, I feel like Star Wars has to spread out their molds so much further to cover things. Like, I understand they make buku money. I understand like all the arguments are not that cost is not an option, but I do think that their pool of money has to go so much further, and that sinking an opportunity for this new mold into this. I don't know.
Well, one brick star, he comes up with a good point. He says the new Darksaber is terrible. Lego Harry Potter has a beautifully molded sword of Gryffindor. Lego should make a much better.
Do you know how many times that like they've been able to use that sword of Gryffindor though? They've been able to put that thing in so many sets. And it's like we haven't gotten the other Horcruxes. They didn't give us a really nice Rowena Ravenclaw diadem. They crapped out. This is the diadem. They recolored the crown. They gave us a shiny pearl like gray crown. All right. But I'm like, it's representative. They could have put blue dots on it. Would have loved that. Or they could have given us a new piece. I think a diadem deserves a new piece.
Yeah.
Do you see me riding in the streets? Not really. So that's how I'm going to treat this. Is that this is my Rowena's diadem, and I got a recolor of a tiara, and you get a sword.
There's a gold Ninjago sword, which I think if they'd made that black would have looked better.
Titanium. You got
there's a lot of Ninjago swords out there, but I think it's good. I think it's a good effort. I do agree that the hilt should be a different color. I think the pearl dark gray would work best. But beyond that, I don't really have
Yeah,
too
I'm
many
cool with it.
complaints. Allows for kids to play with it too.
And I think it's quite cool that you can take it out of the hilt. So like it has that sort of so it looks like a stop.
And Sean requested that I show a Ninjago sword, so here's one.
Okay, let's have a look at this.
Yeah, it's not going to focus, but there it is.
But you see, I think that
that's from a few years ago.
Yeah, that's a bit too wide, isn't it? That one.
Yeah.
Well, there's plenty of Ninjagos. I have so many. But
so many.
There's too many here. Let's see. I think a lot of people have called for this piece, not the video game hilt, but that sword piece.
That is good.
Yeah, the only issue is that it's part of a whole weapon pack, so you get 2 of these, 2 of another sword, 2 of these scythe end pieces, 2 knives, and 2 other
it's a mold. It's one mold.
Yeah,
basically.
Yeah, it's part of a weapon pack. So, and it doesn't exist in black yet either.
Yeah.
So, and some people just said just use a black katana, but it doesn't. That doesn't really look right either, because then the hilt is the same color as the blade, and people would complain about that. I think this was the best choice they could have made.
Yeah,
and I think just changing that hilt color around is the only.
I agree. What hilt color would you go for? Sort of like more of a dark bluish gray color, or maybe?
I'd say pearl dark gray.
Yeah, I think pearl dark gray is probably just about the right color to go for, or best all round anyway.
Yeah.
Brickscene says, I really can't see a parent seeing this as good value for money when picking it up for their kid. So who is this set at this price aimed at? Well, to be honest, the main
fans.
Yeah, and the things you're getting with it is, I mean, Bo-Katan. She's the main character. In fact, I'm quite surprised they're not showing her wielding the sword. In all honesty,
but in this set she has an hairpiece, right? Because my theory was that the selling point are the minifigs, and then Bo-Katan was just in the Star Wars magazine for €4.99.
Yeah,
without hairpiece. Yeah. And Mando and Grogu you can get for €15 in the N1 micro build.
Yeah, I suppose.
Well, really have. We're
this
one, aren't we?
Yeah. This is a different Bo-Katan.
Yeah, that's not.
This is a brand new printed Bo-Katan.
Yeah, a bit of a lighter blue and a new hairpiece.
If you've watched Mandalorian and you're a kid, you're gonna want this set.
Yeah,
it's what it's aimed at. People are going to, and whether the parents think it's good value makes no difference. When your kid's screaming at you, going, "I want it." And to be fair, it's what £40-something. That's nothing nowadays. We all still live in the past where we think £10 is a lot of money. It's not.
No,
I think
zip wrong with this set at all.
I'm
just
interested in
put
this
a light
set.
brick in it. That would have been cool for the head. A light brick and an eyepiece.
I think it looks really good. I think it's going to be a really interesting build. And it's something quite new and different. A mech, come on, guys! This is a mech for Star Wars. We never get we never get mechs. This Bo-Katan is a brand new version of Bo-Katan.
Yeah.
We do get the new hairpiece with it. Thank you, mate. Actually, hold it there, Titanium, and I will show that because there isn't actually a picture.
Yes,
of it
look at it.
She's gorgeous.
She
really
is gorgeous.
A shout out there to Falcon. He's deeply associated with our ACOB friends that are out there as well.
Falcon's got more pics of the build and everything. So let's see. That's what it looks like on the top.
Yeah, it opens up. That's fun.
Yeah, if it would focus.
It's really fun.
And if we are lucky and we get it for 20 or 30% discounted, because Star Wars gets discounted quite nicely.
It does, but a lot of people are going to. I know a lot of people out there. I think ACOB may even have mentioned it in their stream that they're saying that a lot of people won't get this on day one because of the the I'm telling you, for that dark saber, people will want to buy it.
Every man in his dog will want to be the first one on Instagram.
Yeah, absolutely. Even I'm thinking, I'll get that on day one. I'll stream it. Because people want to see, people want to know what people think about the dark saber. Anyone who gets this set and reviews it, the thing they're going to be honing in on and totally tuned in on is what do they think about the dark saber? Is it worth it? And in time,
people
we'll
said they
certainly
wouldn't
know
get
about it.
Rivendell day one, and they wouldn't. You know, it wouldn't. It's too expensive for what it is, and Lego are outpricing everybody, and it was on back order straight away online. I know it was in the stores.
Yeah.
So it's like, what do we lot really know about the market? Nothing. None of us work for Lego. None of us.
No, and I think a lot of people base it on how they feel and stuff like that. I got to be honest, Craig. I think this will do quite well. I'm interested in it because it's quite different. Look, take away the figures. Everybody, take away all the figures from this set. Forget that you've seen it in episode 2 of The Mandalorian, right? And you just got this. You ever want to be thinking, where the hell has this set come from? What is this theme from? We'd never know. Honestly, I would argue that most people would not guess it's Star Wars, other than all the grey that's on it. But it's got some good parts on it and stuff like that. So I don't know. And Grogu just seems to come in every other set these days that Lego throw out there. You'll find Grogu coming in bloody Lego City sets any moment now. We've got a few peeps in the chat. Let's catch up with that just for a tiny minute, and then I'll ask Mark what he thinks about it. Lego R2 SW says, no matter what the dark saber looked like, people would hate on it. One way or another, Lego can never win. I agree. And don't forget, folks, like I always reiterate all the time, Lego is a caricature of real life. And the dark saber is a very good example of that. Sandro Schmitz is out there as well. It says, hi from Switzerland. All the years past, you got better prices for Lego. Does Brexit influence your prices for Lego? Not at all. It doesn't seem to matter how expensive Lego is. We'll still buy it. And that is a weakness that we've all got. It really is. ACOB says to Richard, it says it's priced to sell to minifig dorks who are paying 50 quid. And for mechs, I like mechs as well. So I'm kind of into this. I mean, it's not. I mean, it is a mech of sorts, but I mean, the person that hosts it, I wouldn't exactly say they're human. It's just an eyeball, isn't it, with some legs. One Brick Stud says it will be Bricky TY. It should anyway. The new Darksaber is nothing unique. It's dreadful. So One Brick Stud certainly got some strong feelings about that. I do feel. I'm kind of stuck between good and a bit of a wasted opportunity. The printing for Bo is all new, as well as the hair. She is basically the Mark II figure. Spot on there, Bazza. Brick Scene
Which
saying,
is why they put it on a magazine.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, that was it. They're not silly. They're not going to put out a figure that's going to come in a set. I mean, I've seen so many people that have gone out and bought bazillions of this version, and then all of a sudden that version is not going to be that sought after anymore, because who wants the old printed version of it? They're going to want the better version of it with all the arm prints and the better detailing around the helmet as well. It makes sense. That's why you got to be careful. Small market though, a couple of brickheads. It's set. This is that it's sets like this that really worry me for the future of Lego Star Wars, as they need to appeal to more than hardcore fans. That's an interesting argument, my friend. Probably quite true. I got the bow from Lego Star Wars magazine. Let me check. No, it's completely different. Take my word for it, KO. Scotty's out there. He says, I love it. Love the Darksaber. Come at me. And he's a massive Mando fan, folks. He really is. One Brick Stud says, that bow minifigure is top. Okay, cool. So One Brick Stud, probably get the set maybe when it's discounted. What is the definition of mech? It's just a living organism that pilots a mechanical device, I suppose. A bit like getting into, it's a bit like someone like Ian getting into a forklift truck and driving it around. That's a bit, it's like a mech, isn't it? Isn't that right, Ian?
Yeah, just a mech.
Anyone who's driven a forklift truck knows exactly what I mean. We all think we're driving a mech. It will be on sale on Amazon, so we'll grab it then. That's the thing. It'll be interesting to see who does buy it day one. Cabbage says he hates it. He'll get it on day one. Hey, McBrick, hope you're well. Lots of love out there for each other, which is always a good thing, folks. And do us a little favour while you're there, give us a thumbs up, and please do me a little favour. check everyone out who's in the stream tonight. Check each other out that's out there in the chat. Honestly, you guys are top notch. You really are. Minifig Dog, I guess. J Bob the Builder's out there. J Bob, good to see you, my friend. Hope all is well with you. Now, a little bird tells me that Kerry's not feeling too well. Kerry, do you want to slip away now?
Yeah, I have to slip away. But thank you for the stream. I'm just very, very overly tired, so I'm have to get off.
No, that's cool. Well, look, you take care, Kerry. And are you up to anything this week? I know you've been working super hard this week, which is why you're kind of feeling a bit beside yourself, which is totally understandable. Are you up to anything this weekend or maybe next week?
I'll be not this weekend. No, I'll be streaming. It's Mother's Day on Sunday, so I'm going to get extremely busy at work again. But I'll be streaming hopefully on Monday or Tuesday, depending on what day I've got off at work.
Right, let me know. Let me know what day you've got off because I'll be streaming.
Stream the other day.
I'm streaming the other day. Well, I'm hoping to do Tuesday. So, but let me know what day you're going to do.
Okay.
All right. Take care. Look after yourself and get an early night. You deserve it. You've been working mega hours.
I'll be in the chat for a bit. I'm going to go and take a hot bath. I think so.
All right, because watch us in the bath. That'd be nice. Just
we'll do.
Don't turn your webcam on when you're in there. That's all.
No. It's not OnlyFans. Okay.
Anyway, if we get to 100 likes, you never know. We could arrange something, folks. Just saying. Just throwing it out there. All right, take care, Kerry. Look after yourself. Be good.
Bye.
All right. Oh, there we go. This turning. Oh, she's got big fingers. Just saying. Right, where do we get to? Minark, he's slowly waiting. Minark, tell us what you. I'm genuinely interested. As someone who's not the biggest Star Wars fan out there, you can kind of sit back and give us kind of a bit of an objective look about what you think about this Darksaber. So, in your opinion, is it good? Is it bad? Was it a wasted opportunity?
I'd say it's okay. It's okay. So I've referenced. So I'm gonna put it out there. I haven't watched The Mandalorian at all. So I'm looking at a reference picture. So when you said what the Darksaber, so I brought up what a Darksaber looks like.
Yep.
I agree with the hilt. I think the hilt should be definitely dark grey. I like the metal, but to have that kind of like as the dark, the metallic dark grey. I think that would work really well for it. I think it's okay. The the blade. Forgive me, it's rather katana blade-ish.
Yeah, definitely.
Judging by the looks. So I don't know if the blade could have done with being a touch longer, but I think it's okay. I think it's fine. And I think if they... Obviously, this is going to be successful with the figures. The figures look absolutely fantastic. The printing on the figures is phenomenal. The helmet, that helmet on the left is just absolutely stunning. Like, the Lego know that you're going to be buying it for this. Do I think the spidery mech thing is in there just for filler? Yeah, probably. But for kids, it's perfect because they'll recognize it from the show. And of course, they're going to be, it's for them as well. So they'll build that and have fun with that. And there are some people that probably enjoy it as well. But most people are going to buy it for the figures. And it'll go on sale. Of course it will. And, people will pick it up exclusively for that figure. But they're no doubt they'll design another Darksaber, release a set, say with an improved Darksaber. Yeah. Because it will generate hype and then they'll sell more of them because it'll be an improved Darksaber or it'll be a, all one piece with a hilt actually attached to it or something. They'll do something with it or it'll be dual molded to the point where it's just going to generate a whole lot more buzz for it. And then people are just going to swarm for it. So I don't know. I just feel like they're testing the water with the Darksaber in this style and design just to kind of see how's it going to feel? Because the problem is you're going to buy it for the figures regardless. So I don't know necessarily if that method's going to work. But
I've got a theory, right? I got a theory that I reckon Disney have given them a heads up that Mando's not going to keep the Darksaber. I don't think he is. But
they do get kind of concepts, don't they? They get storyboards and concepts when they design these sets. So Because
Yeah.
sometimes we found, especially with license sets, that sometimes the ball is completely missed because they got a concept.
Wrong color, wrong everything.
Yeah, and then the final release is completely different. So I wonder maybe if that is indicative of maybe why. I mean, it's fine. I'm looking at Darksaber, but you can tell what it is, and I think that's the biggest thing is when you look at it, you can see it's a Darksaber.
Yeah, it's
You
a
can see it,
caricature of it.
Yeah, you can see it's a Darksaber. So they've done their job in that aspect. They've taken 2 Lego pieces, and it's identified as a Darksaber. Is it a faithful representation of it? Not so much, but it does the job.
But and it's an improvement on what they had before, which was
absolutely.
What, Lauren said, where it's just like a rod.
Yeah, I've seen the previous one, and I'm just like, I could just grab a rod from my parts pack and put it on a hilt and just be like, here you go, here's a Darksaber. So no, I think it's okay. I think it's all right. I think the price is a little bit steep.
Star Wars tax. You're always going to pay Star Wars tax.
But you've got to build that. Let's be fair. Some people will build, but for most people, it's just going to be a grey parts pack because they want the figures.
Yeah.
But for kids as well, it's going to be something to build or something to play around with, and they can recognise it from the episode. So yeah, I think it's all right.
Cool, good stuff. Good stuff. Let me just say hi to. We've got GLS out there as well, saying molded pram or brick built pram for Grogu. The brick built one's fine. Brick Scenes says, yeah, it needed that too. GLS. He was in it almost the entire scene. Isn't it most way? It's the best way of getting around is either flipping around something, and he's one of those Ninjago twister sets or something like that. Because the way he's going, he gave it the old Palpatine move. He did. I thought he was going to go. I thought he was going to attack. Jake's out there as well. Says I've about had it with stud shooters on Star Wars sets. Yeah, there's a thing. They do like them. They really do. And also as well, we've got. Where's he gone? Oh, I can't find him. But there he is. I got him. Jesse's Brick Galaxy. Hello and happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. Happy St. Patrick's Day to you as well, Jesse. Lovely to have you out there, my friend. And a couple of brickheads say, show the real Darksaber. It needs a black hilt, which they have, and the blade should be black and white, which they can do. They could have, they definitely could do that.
Yeah, they definitely could have put some printing on it. Like Lauren said, they could definitely, if they put printing on it, some of that printing, oh my God. Like you can see with the Darksaber in some of the images, like the printing on
white.
it.
There is a white
vein.
Like an electric,
Yeah, that would have been phenomenal.
But it wouldn't. It would look really bad because when they print white onto black, it always looks bad.
But they could have done. They could have. If
they
would
just
have done
needed to dual mold it, and then it would have been unique, and every blade would have been different, like the Husky Dogs are, and that would
be that would have been so cool.
No one Darksaber would have been the same, and you could have got more than one and used it for like stop immersion.
And we've seen what they do with dual molding. They're really getting really good at dual molding stuff and getting the intricate details and dual molding. So they're getting better at it. Could they do it in that scale? Maybe not, as Craig said, they'd all look individual, they'd all look unique. Yeah. But maybe that's not necessarily a bad thing because then people would buy multiple.
Even a white in the edging. I mean, if you look at the photo that's there, they're very cleverly done it in such a way that the lighting comes at an angle. That there's along the blade edge, it's white. Okay. So with that in mind, then, Craigster, what's your views on the Darksaber?
I think it's all right. I think they've done it fair enough. I can see why they've done it that way. Like I said, I think I'd have just dual molded it, and that would have been the end of the argument. They were never going to do a custom hilt for it, so we'll be grateful for what you've got. I think.
Yeah, I think I agree. It is better than what we had. I'm not saying it's brilliant, but it's a Darksaber, that's for sure. And
they learned about Commander Cody, the first two. It wasn't quite right. It's like they're never going to get anything spot on, so just go with it.
Yeah, they'll always try and improve upon it, and that's what will drive the next set sale. Is it'll be improved Darksaber, and they've done this differently, and they've done this differently, and the dual mold. It's going to get dual molded. Like they're going to do something with it different. If the Darksaber is, again, forgive me, I've not seen it, but I'm guessing it's kind of quite prevalent. So if they release another set and feature it later on down the line, and it's dual molded, and I think that would drive many people. To
Actually,
buy
do you know what? I got a question for the chat. Everyone who's in the chat, right? Tell me, what would you rather have? I'll give you a shout out if you answer as well. What would you rather have, right? Given the choice, what would you have? A dark saber or a lightsaber? All right, could be any lightsaber you want, but what would you rather have? A dark saber or a lightsaber? I'd be interested to know what you guys out there think of that. For all you Star Wars fans, what would you rather have? Now, talking of which, how's that survey going at the minute? What have we got going on there? We've got April the 1st is coming around fast, but what set would you like me to build first on a live stream? Indiana Jones is really in front at the moment, folks, with 58%. There's 96 of you that have voted in this survey as well, so thank you so much for that. Guardians of the Galaxy's third, poorly third on 8%. Right, there's not a lot of love out there for them at the moment. And the Up House is 33%, so it's almost like a cool couple of thirds behind. Okay, so yeah, I think the Darksaber is okay. I think they may improve upon it. I think a lot of it depends on the story itself and whether or not our good friend the Mando actually ends up keeping the Darksaber. But we'll soon find out, I suppose. Bo-Katan might be the next one. Should we have a look at some Indiana Jones sets?
Can I just ask a quick question on this spider tank?
Yeah, go for it.
Why is it a crab? It's got 6 legs and pincers. It's quite clearly not a spider.
It's not really a spider tank. I think that's probably what Lego have called it. I don't think it's actually got a name or it's been given a name. If it has, I've missed it because it's just a thing. Yeah, it looks more spidery when it's moving around, but it's like you say, it's not really a spider.
Yeah. I mean,
it's only got one eye for crying out loud.
Yeah.
Just call it a Crider. There you go, a Crider tank.
Yeah, I think as well. I think crabs can only move sideways, and this definitely has a bit more dexterity than that. So I don't know. Do you know what I mean? I mean, it's an easy thing to attack, isn't it? You just attack it from the front or the back.
If they'd have designed this after seeing the episode, which they clearly will have got the stuff early, they would have put a light brick in that headpiece because it would have fit. It's perfect for it, and they would have put a glowing, see-through, translucent printed eyepiece as well to really give it effect.
Yeah, but they might not have seen it. They probably just done this off of concept art.
They've done it off some concept drawings. That's all they've done.
Yeah, that's all they've done. And then, of course, they're at the mercy of them never changing it. And, of course, they always do. They did it with Kylo Ren's command shuttle, didn't they? When it came out grey, the wings didn't move in the way that they were meant to have. So, it was a nightmare. It wasn't Lego's fault. It was Lucas.
But I do agree. Spider is kind of like a loose... They may as well have just called it, crawler tank or something.
I mean, he's a tank. I mean, he's essentially a tank because you see the creature.
Encounter in the mines of Mandalore would have done it. Yeah.
Encounter in the mines of that.
Yeah, would have been a more of a selling point, but yeah.
But yeah, do we actually know what the creature is called or anything like that? I don't think we do yet. It's not. If there's anyone out there that does know, let me know. Maybe we'll just call him Hank because it rhymes with tank. Anyway, what have we got here going on? Lightsaber. Igor. Yeah. He has got a big eyeball, wouldn't it? Imagine that. Lightsaber says Andy Seston. Lightsaber says Beetlejuice. Brick scenes Darksaber. So I could also rule Mandalore. I see. Up there for thinking, Rich. Like it. Ozzy says slow and lazy at the moment. Time to get up, Brickstein. Come on, you Aussies, get up. Red lightsaber, says Food with Bricks. I will say this, folks. I am a sucker for Count Dooku and his lightsaber, and that's got a very original hilt, as I think they did Ahsoka ones as well. Lightsaber in red for 1 brick stub. 1 lightsaber, or what lightsaber? Any lightsaber you fancy. Lightsaber says Brick Holes. I don't know what a bly is. Cabbage face, is that a form of hammer? Lightsaber says Brick-a-Pix. A brick scene then goes on to say 1 step at a time, Aussie Adams. And Simon says, well, Mando's a bit rubbish with the Darksaber, so Bo much more proficient. but I'll be a Jedi. Okay, I like it. But yeah, that's the thing. That's why I think Bo should have actually been holding on to the lightsaber, or the dark saber, as I should say. Maybe we'll see some more pictures at another time. Not that many pictures out there at the moment with this, but we have got more Indiana Jones ones. So let's get back to that again. Let's look at some of these ones. So let's start off with this one, shall we? I don't think price-wise it's actually too bad. Let's just make it a little bit smaller. There we go.
See, for me, the box art works with the black background. I think it makes the logo really pop.
All right. I get you're right. I think it looks good. I'm not the biggest fan in the world of dark boxes and stuff like that. I think they can be a tad boring. But
yeah, no, I agree. It's because you look at the shelf, it's just like a wall of black. But I think in this instance, it because of the logo, because of the color of the logo, it just like pops, and you straight away the logo is one of the first things you see. So it's really cool.
Yeah. Are you a fan of Indiana Jones, Mark?
Yes. Yeah, love it. Love them. Love the free that there are.
Yeah.
Love it. Absolutely love it.
There are only 3, aren't there more? It feels as if...
Well, there's 4, but we only say
no one likes the 4th one.
We speak of the
and they're going to
3,
be
which
5
is the trilogy.
Okay.
Yeah, I think people try and forget about the 4th one.
Not that bad.
We're joking, of course, but yeah, the trilogy is the most. Most people know the trilogy. The 4th one has a few.
That's a nice mold, though, isn't it?
Interesting things. I love it.
The Golden Idol.
I think it is slightly different to the original one they did, but I think it is slightly longer, maybe, than the original one.
I like the webbing on the face as well. That's quite cool.
I love
these minifigures are absolutely next level on these.
Yeah.
But I think cost-wise, these sets. I mean, this is by far the most expensive set. Obviously, it's the biggest set going.
It's a display piece with action features.
Yes.
Yeah.
Have you seen that actual the ball to move back and forth? It's brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
I've not seen it. No, I've not seen any reviews on this at all or anything.
It's
I
fantastic.
absolutely love this.
Yeah,
I love it.
Very much mechanical as opposed to it just falls down with
Yeah.
gravity. It looks really cool.
Okay, so it's a nice effect. Well, that's quite
Look
cool.
at the minifigures; they're fantastic. Like they're so good.
So we got obviously got Indiana Jones there, second from the right.
Don't ask me to say the names of them. I can't remember them.
Is that a Jovito warrior? The guy on the left.
Yeah. The other guy who steals it from him, isn't he?
Yeah.
Balak, something like that.
Yeah. Belloc. It's got a
Yeah.
Q on the end of his name, isn't it?
Yeah.
Belloc. And then you got Satipo.
Which we know is Doc Ock.
Yeah. Which, by the way, why one of them's like a warrior and the other one's not? Is more like a sort of a raider, if you like. And they've both got the same hairstyles. Am I the only one that finds that off-putting?
Kind of looks like that in the film. That's why he's not. He doesn't look like one of them, but he clearly is like more native than Indy.
Yeah, well, I suppose he kind of was a guide in it, wasn't it? So that would make sense.
They've obviously all got the same barber. That's all the same.
Yeah.
They've got the same bowl.
They've got a bowl. He's like Gaz. If you're still out there as well, it's like Doctor Who hairstyle of the second Doctor.
Yeah, definitely. It's got Patrick vibes.
Liz says, she goes, I love these Indiana Jones sets. This one really reminds me of the Hollywood Studios opening scene. Ooh, nice.
Yeah. Cool.
They're cool. Bazza out there, his name Balak. Bazza, actually, out of curiosity, are you an Indiana Jones fan? I do like these. The hats are really good. You get 2 hats in each set, so they're saying. At least they do in America anyway. Could be different for us in Europe. But I like it. Do you like it from the fact that it's displayable and it's playable as well, Craigster?
I don't think that it's a display piece. It's meant to be a display piece, but because it's so iconic and all the traps, you've got to have the features. Otherwise, it doesn't really work, does it? It's kind of strange. I don't think it makes it any different that it's got features. I think it's just a given that it needed to have them.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. Wow, I see what Carrie was saying about the God,
the
there was
statue falls out. The bridge thing swings across.
Oh, I can't
It's
make
pretty
it any
cool.
bigger. Yeah, that is cool. That really is. Yeah, there's a lot going on there. I do like that. All the techniques behind it. That's unbelievable. That is.
For the technique though, it looks really clean. Like it's not too busy looking. Like everything's kind of just, you've got the wall all across the back. Because with some technique, you look at it and it's like really intricate. And I know it doesn't have to do a lot, of course, in terms of the pieces moving, but it still looks all right from the back of the build as well.
Yeah. What about you, Lauren? I know Indiana Jones is nothing like Harry Potter or Rivendell or anything like that. But what about you, Lauren? Do you think you'd be? Are you interested in any of these Indiana Jones sets at all or anything like that?
This is me cosplaying as Indiana Jones gender flipped at a Comic-Con. And this is actually the voice actor for Finn the Human from Adventure Time. We got to meet him, and he actually starred in a teen off-brand form of Indiana Jones.
Yeah, the young Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like way back. It was a weird one. It was like almost like a Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
But
I think that's conical though. That is it is canon, isn't it? All that.
But I was raised on The Last Crusade. Like,
but that is the best one.
For a long time, I thought that was like the only one, and then my father finally like, no, there's these other two, but really, this is the only one you need to be concerned about. So I've probably only seen Temple of Doom a couple of times and Raiders of the Lost Ark, like probably a little bit, a handful of times, but Last Crusade I could almost quote.
Wow, I'm gonna have to watch that. I don't think I've seen that. Is that the one with Henry Senior?
Yeah, Sean Last Crusade.
So I have seen it. I've seen it once. I need to go back and study these movies. I think
I am sad. I would love to see like a Last Crusade, but like this is. I mean, I know this is iconic. Like when people think of it, I'm pretty sure some people watch The Last Crusade and like, where's the boulder? So
there's too many iconic scenes in The Last Crusade. That's probably me and Barry tried to go through them. When we were
but I mean, I understand you get into a little like I don't know if they ever touch it with the religion stuff. Everybody talking about everything with Indiana Jones right now, but I really love this. I will definitely have it. I'm going for something in my living room like in icons. I want a shelf for Jurassic Park, a shelf for Indiana Jones, and like a shelf for 007. Like those are what I was raised on, and like it's my nostalgia pop culture.
Yeah, same.
And I'm going to be limited to my favorite things.
Yeah,
this is a phenomenal set. Yeah, absolutely amazing.
It's lovely. It's eye catching. I love the colors. Like I love the action. Everyone who sees it is going to know what it is.
Yeah,
it's nice.
And hopefully they do all three films. They could do scenes from all three films. You could have the trilogy.
Yeah,
display.
That would be quite cool. I like that idea. Okay, interesting then. What about BrickBots? Guys, I know you guys don't really talk about Indiana Jones too much, but is this? Will you be buying any of these?
We were just discussing whether we'll be getting this.
Yes, I think we'll be getting this one.
I like this one. But I just don't know where it would go in the city. But Ian says it's going under the mountain or something.
Yeah,
that's so good. That'd be such a good idea.
A good idea, actually. This inside the mountain would be quite cool.
Yeah. I love that idol. That's so cool.
Yeah, that's quite good. If you put it with one of those video minifigures, you could call it like a pop idol. Oh, that went over
someone
the edge.
kick him out the chat.
That one went over the edge, didn't it?
Back the call for like 30 seconds for that.
Really cool. What about you, Titanium? Was Indiana Jones something that you grew up with, or is it something your old man sort of used to talk about?
It's something that I've never seen, despite having it on DVD. And I need to. It's on my list.
Yeah,
it's on my list.
It's definitely.
I have a lot of things to watch. I'm not avoiding it.
No,
I need to just sit down and watch it.
This is giving you the reason to watch it now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Lego should do a train spotting.
But I think it's a good set, though.
I don't think it.
That's what I grew up with, and it didn't harm me.
I'm sure the train spotting set is coming, mate. I'm sure.
Yeah, that's Spud.
That's where you went to. Train spotting as an iconic film. You're having a laugh at you.
Iconic vignettes from that. No, but it was
basically his head in a toilet. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, that's this one. That's this Indiana Jones set. Let's have a look at some more, shall we? Make it a little bit smaller. There we go. Let's have a look at what other ones we've got out there too, shall we? Because my favorite one, I mean, I do like that one a lot. Don't get me wrong; it's really, really cool. But let's have a look at this one as well. Again, very good value for money. These is
great price.
£35, which seems very cheap for 600 pieces. I mean, this is you could
look at all the snakes.
If that was out there, you could buy. Yeah, you get bundles of snakes in it.
Some lovely artistic license with this one. Escape from the Lost Tomb.
Yes.
Yeah, it's the Well of Souls. We all know it is. And we also know that that's the Ark of the Covenant in it.
Yeah, I was going to say, I've not seen the Ark of the Covenant yet. I know it's so... Yeah, there it is.
Can you see if it's prints or stickers?
Oh, it's stickers.
They look like stickers.
Yeah,
I would have thought they would be for this kind of money as well.
Yeah,
if you've got prints in this,
I tell you love the stickers. I love the stickers.
Well, there's one sticker in particular I really like, and it's this one. If I can,
I wonder why.
Yeah, if I can just zoom in on it,
you could easily buy a couple of these, put them up together, couldn't you? At that price,
yeah, 100%,
and sell the other figures.
R2 and C3PO, very cool, just like the movie itself, which I thought was a nice touch.
What about Yoda?
Yeah, there's some Bionicle reference in there as well.
Is there?
Yeah. I think that not that picture. Scroll down a little.
All right, let's go down.
Yeah, over on the far right. I think that's
that is so cool. Yeah.
There's some I don't know if there's some adventurers or something. I don't know if there was somebody saying some stuff like that as well. That
what's the two dots doing there? What's all that about?
That's it's peeking through.
It's a snake.
Wow.
See, if it had been me, I would have put a Cobra, the same one that they used for the CMF.
Yeah.
Obviously a different colour, because obviously you can't do it the same as CMF. And I would have put a Perspex screen in front of it, because then that would have been quite funny, because that's what they did in the film. And if you look, you can see it, that the Cobra's behind a Perspex screen.
Oh, God, really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I suppose it
was made a long time ago.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
I like this. This reminds me, I mean, what I bought... Do you remember the Aquaman DC set with all the sand green pillars? I didn't see the film. I never saw the film. I never did, but I bought it just because the kind of set looked really cool, because it had all of the ornate designs on all of the pillars, and that gives me vibes from this set as well. It's just like if you want to mock something, this set is perfect for buying loads of them and just making a much bigger mock of it, because you get some really cool pieces.
Craig's right. He says, how is this 35 quid with 4 minifigures and the Star Wars Spidey thingy with 2.5 minifigs, £47? Yeah,
it's a dart saber. That's it. That's what it is.
Maybe it is. Maybe
them trying to fly under the radar with the set and sell a load of it before people realize the religious references.
Yeah. Oh, look, there's the not arc.
Yeah.
So what is that? Sorry, what are they moving here? This looks like they're moving like
Ark of the Covenant.
That's the Ark of the Covenant, Greg.
That Moses brought down from the mountain with the 10 Commandments broken inside of it.
Well, last time I remember, that was a very religious
exactly.
thing. I didn't think they went there.
And when they open it, strange things happen.
Yes, it is hilarious. You need to, definitely. If you've not seen the film, I've
probably seen it once, but I was never a massive fan of Indiana Jones. But I liked it. Don't get me wrong, I liked it.
The Ark of the Covenant is prevalent to it. It does some very interesting things.
Oh, he's happy about it as well. Look at him.
It was a very risky PG film at the time. It scared the bejesus out of me. I had to look away. I had to follow Indy's advice and not look at it.
It's quite a squirt as well that they have given here. It's quite revealing, isn't it?
Well, it is a bit. I mean, is this Marion? The figure here.
Yeah, it gets all ripped in it. That's why.
Oh, okay. So you got another indie, which I think is in a different. I think we've got a couple of different types of indies in these sets.
Yeah,
We've
the
got
face is different in this one.
we've got Salah and
Gimli.
and the Mummy.
Yeah, same actor.
What was it? The
Gimli, yeah.
Good one for Halloween. That the Mummy. I like that.
Yeah, it's a different mummy. They didn't quite look like that either in the film. They were a bit more scary and decomposed.
What do you reckon of these titanium? Any thoughts on this set? It's quite an accessible.
I mean,
one.
I think it's all right. I mean, I just don't really have much to say about it.
No,
but I don't know much about the source material.
I don't.
But I think it looks good. A lot of nice action features and fairly priced.
Yeah. And I think because it's looking like they're voting for me to want to build an Indiana Jones thing, I'm gonna have to.
You're gonna go for the cheap one, yeah.
What,
when we said Indiana Jones, what another poll now saying, I want you to build the big one.
Yeah. No, I was going to say exactly on Sunday. The survey will be okay. I'm going to be building Indiana Jones on April the 1st. Which one are you going to vote for? Of course, everyone's going to go for the expensive one anyway. But I'll do it anyway. What can I say? All right, cool. So
it is brilliant. I love the fact as well, as Craig said, they skirted, because I was thinking, because I haven't seen any of these because I waited for today because I knew we'd be seeing them. And I was thinking they have, number one, they have to have the Ark of the Covenant. And number two, how are they going to do it? So it's really interesting how they skirted around the religious bits.
Yeah,
yes.
And they are, but there's obviously that isn't where the controversy ends with them, because and then what's interesting about these three sets is you can buy the whole wave for less than £200 and get three very good sets. We don't say that very often about Lego, do we? And their waves, but this other one that's coming soon, and you get a little sign in this for going to Berlin as well, Lady McBrick, is this, and this is for the money, for £29, not even 30 quid. You get all this. You get
right. So why put the sign in, people? This is the bit that infuriates me. Why put the sign in to highlight the fact that it's a Nazi plane with a Nazi pilot when you don't do anything related to?
Yeah.
It's like, just leave the sign out, Lego. It would have been fine. They didn't need the little sign. That's right at the end of the scene. It's like, it's not really necessary.
But the sign's kind of necessary, though, isn't it? Because the whole point of this scene is that the wings come off because of the tunnel. So you need that tunnel sign. And then adding the Berlin bit in, because that is a key part of the film, where it's which direction do they go, and they end up heading towards Berlin to get the book.
A minifigure. We got Sean as a minifigure.
You still don't need you don't need the sign in. You just need the tunnel sign.
Yeah.
No, I think you need both.
Because it's not even the same plane that he throws the birds at, is it? So why did they put the umbrella in then?
Because presumably he still has the umbrella at that point.
Yeah, but they've deliberately put it in as a point to.
Yeah.
They really are pushing boundaries, aren't they? The religious bits, the bits on Nazi and war.
The plane's not great. The car's fantastic.
I love the car.
Is the pilot a pilot, or is he a Nazi pilot? That's why I'm like I say. I don't know.
In the film, he's a Nazi pilot. Yeah.
Okay, so he's not a pilot working for the Nazis. He's a Nazi pilot.
Yeah.
I'm not, because I haven't seen the film. I need to see the film so I can actually categorically say, oh yeah, this. But even so, even if you take away the Nazi aspect of it, I never thought they would be saying this on the Lego.
I just wanted to say, I never thought that on London Calling I would hear the word Nazi so often.
Well, but this is going to come up in this, isn't it? Let's face it. But
they are the bad guys in two films. I mean, it's
we're
talking about the second one for whatever reason, and that has complete fantasy made up. Yes, it's got a little bit of religion stuff in there, but it's still a man ripping a heart out of a chest. He's not real people, but these bad guys were.
Yeah, and these existed, and I thought Lego did. Their ethos was, if they do something military like Vikings or something like that, it's because no one can remember them ever being around, because they existed hundreds of years ago. Whereas this is relatively recent. And then even if you take away the Nazi aspect of it or anything like that, at the end of the day, categorically speaking, the minifigure on the right is a military minifigure. Can we? That has to be 100% agreed upon, is it not?
I don't know if they've used the exact outfit he was wearing because I don't think we really saw it. So I think they've taken a bit of license.
Yeah,
I'm not sure it's definitely a Luftwaffe pilot. And like Cabbage says, it's a civilian plane and a military plane. So it's
claim
not
that it's not.
Yeah, it's not really that point. It's the point of, you know, it's fantasy, so it fits in Lego's rules, which means that everything in Indiana Jones is fantasy. So you can do them all without people complaining, is what I'm saying. Otherwise, you're breaking your own rules. The whole thing isn't real; it's made up. Sorry, people. Indiana Jones didn't exist. It wasn't true. It's fantasy.
Yeah,
that is
an ace card.
We can definitely agree the car is fantastic.
And they've put the effort in the car and not the plane for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
I got to be honest. I mean, this is a great one for city builders because you get a plane, which I think looks all right. It looks like a V8.
You could have like an aviation museum and just have it in there. It would look quite good.
Maybe I tell you, dude, that's a good idea. Aviation museum, or
there are just too many scenes from this film. It makes me interested as why they picked this one. I think they picked it for the fact that they've done it similar before, and it's a car and a plane for kids to play with. And that's where they're going.
But I like. Is it me, right? And tell me what you guys out there think about this. I like it where you buy a set, a bit like a Lego City set, where you got the cops and you got the robbers or the criminals or whatever, and you got the good guys and you got the baddies. And I think that's pretty cool. The canopy looks like it's got a sticker on it, so that brings me into a sweat of the UCS A-wing set. But I think the car looks all right.
I think for the price, I would expect it to be a sticker.
Yeah, I would as well. That's 100% a sticker. But on the canopy, I'd rather it not even have the sticker on it. I think you can get away with it not being on there.
I'm with Bazza though on the hat of Henry. I think it's the wrong. I know why they've done it because it exists and it's Explorer hat, but it's not the bucket style tweed hat that he wore. I wish they'd done a special hat for him.
Yeah, it's a Sean Connery minifigure after all. Got two amazing actors there.
That's the best thing about that film. Them two, they're acting. Like I said this on the Discord that I didn't think Sean Connery was that good an actor. He just seemed to be everything he did was the same James Bond style until he was in this. It was like crikey,
he can act.
Brilliant.
Do you reckon it was because did he have good chemistry with Harrison Ford in it?
I just think it worked. The whole storyline, the style it was set in, the direction, everything just seemed to come together.
It was fantastic.
We call the dog Indiana.
Yeah.
It's so good. Like honestly, Greg, when you watch it, you'll see.
Oh, I'll have to watch it. I'll try and watch it.
How well
this
they
weekend.
work. They just work.
Is it available on Disney or anything like that? What streaming service can we get it on? It's got
I think currently it's on Sky Cinema, so I don't know what other streaming platform it's on, but it's definitely on there at the moment.
I'm sure if you look, Greg, you can.
In fact, I think E4 were playing it actually, so you might, if you're quick, you might get it. Because I'm sure I saw it.
It's not on Disney. I don't think. I think.
No, which is curious because it's LucasArts, but I guess they will get it eventually.
Fortunately, I have it on DVD, so I can still watch.
Yeah,
I've got
trilogy.
I've got the trilogy as well. I've got a special. I don't think. I think it's still sealed. I'll have to get down to the London vaults and.
I'll have to dig out. Like Lauren said, I've got the young Indiana Jones as well. I'll have to dig that out as well because that was iconic as well.
I heard that was quite good. Lauren,
it was really good. It was really good.
Okay. I never watched it. Lauren, what would you recommend to me that I watched the young Indiana Jones?
Listen, let's start with the first three. And then I think I watched a different. I don't know if was that like a trademark young Indiana Jones?
Yeah. Sky Sky over here launched it as part of their Sky.
So I think what the one that I knew of is like way more off-brand. I don't think that's the same.
There is definitely. Certainly, I know because I've got the DVD port. There was like a dozen or so episodes, or maybe there were more. I don't know.
But I've got
two
series.
Yeah, so I've got a box set of several of them, and they're like they're
young
like episodes, young Indiana Jones.
Indiana
Yeah, so
Yeah, it was completely on branding
Yeah.
license. Yeah,
yeah.
Lucasfilms.
So
It
I
fit right
found
in with
fun.
the style. It was
If
so
you're,
good.
if you run out of content, then just I'd say put it on in the background. I mean, I'm interested. I certainly would go back and watch it because I didn't know it existed. I don't think.
Oh wow,
It is really good. It's one of those things where it's definitely worth a watch.
How often do we say though that a whole new wave has come out for a theme, and we actually like every single set? Lady McBrick, do you think you'll be purchasing any of these sets?
Yeah, definitely. I just will wait. Hopefully, they will be sold via Amazon at a discount.
Oh, so there's no day ones in there for you.
No, it maybe would have been if there wouldn't have been Ninjago Markets coming. Gringotts is coming. I want to buy
Gringotts. God, heavens forbid! I nearly forgot about Gringotts. Then I thought we'd come and gone, but no, we haven't even had it yet. Yeah, it's true. It's only rumored.
Unconfirmed. Only rumored.
I remember the leakers once said we're going to get
Although
Star
I might have
Wars
seen
mix,
it. Just
like,
saying.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, that's true. Is that a safe bet potentially, Craigster?
I would say it's not a bad bet because I'm no longer an
I'd
ambassador.
put a lot of money on it.
I'm no longer an ambassador, so I don't care.
That's it. No, he's not an ambassador anymore. He's one of us. Yeah.
But as we've seen from Temple of Doom, they can pull sets at the last minute if they suddenly realise that it might be racist.
They haven't pulled Temple of Doom though. This is the thing. They haven't.
They've just put it to paused it, haven't they? Haven't they?
They haven't paused it. They're just not concentrating on the 3 sets that are currently marketing. I think they've fallen out with Lucasfilms about what other sets they were going to do. I don't think it's got anything to do with the controversy around the Temple of Doom. My gut feeling is they have fallen out with Lucasfilm over some of the designs of the sets, or something's happened.
Definitely.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, one of the set number for the Temple of Doom is still in the description of one of the other sets, at least one of the other sets. So,
and some retail people have got it listed for the 1st of August as well.
Yeah, it ends in number 14, doesn't it? 77014 is the one that is on ice. I think we can agree it's on ice, but it's an intriguing one. But I will say this: I think it's a strong wave. I really do. Lady McBrick,
it's coming out, but yeah,
I'm not meaning to put you on the spot because I would never do that. But I'm going to. What do you think about getting? And I'm only saying this because you're German, so I'm please don't think I'm being horrible or anything. I'm not. I just want your feeling on it.
You want to know if she's going to play which side she's going to play in this game?
I know I wasn't going to go there. Maybe that was question 2, but question 1. How do you feel about a German pilot being the baddie, being that you're German, or are you just like, well, he could be anything? It doesn't really matter.
I don't have a problem with it because we were the bad guys. It's that's a fact. Can't be discussed in any way, form, or shape.
I know, but does that sort of bring things to does it bring things to the surface that you sort of think, oh, I didn't think Lego would ever make me think that or say that? We've said certain words tonight in this stream, and the same was said as well on ACOB, that you never sort of imagine you would be having this kind of conversation. So,
but it's an important conversation, just not for those sets. For some reason, on my mind, I would put these sets into my collection and I would then put them on Instagram. I would be hesitant to buy a Kobe set and put a tank into my town because I would fear that I would attract the wrong guys, putting me on the spot and putting me in a light that I don't want to, having in my German city tanks running around.
Yeah, that's a good point. I know it's a thing, isn't it? It's a strange thing, and I don't want anyone to ever feel singled out or anything like that. And I think, in a funny sense, this set does kind of do that. But we've got a
But
plane.
I see the distinction between having a real German tank that looks similar, that intentionally and for different reasons, but you can twist it. This is for me a movie scene.
Agreed. It's a
Yeah.
fantasy
It's a
approach
fantasy
to
movie.
it. Yeah. That you don't see anything for a child picking this up that has seen it. They know enough of Indiana Jones to kind of know who the character is. They might not know too much about the film. They might not know the context of the film. They might see it and think this is a really, really fun film, not knowing that some of the aspects happened in real life, or there were elements of things that happened in real life that this draws on. But ultimately, as Craig said, as Nicole said, I look at it as the film fantasy style.
Yeah.
It's a plane and a car from the feature film that was a film of it's an event that took place in Indiana Jones, which is fictitious. It may draw upon things that we can see as, or talk about things that were real in real life, but actually most things you could draw real life scenarios from fantasy, like police settings. You could look at a city set and you could draw a real scenario from that. Yeah, absolutely. So I see it the same as a city set. I look at it as it's a moment from the film. And I think that there's no iconography. There isn't anything that depicts anything or representative to anyone who doesn't want to look for it. You can't see anything. It's just a pilot.
Exactly.
No one batted an eyelid when they did the Red Skull for Captain America. And he's
and
Nazi organization.
He was, yeah.
No one said
It's strange, isn't it?
Word. What's the difference?
Exactly. And he won't stop me getting the set. But no, I'm just sensitive to how things make people feel sometimes, and that's one of them. Shai's getting it because he said it's military. I think Lego's done more military in the last 6 months than they've ever done.
And Shai is breaking the bank.
There's no reason why they can't do military though. That's the other thing. It's just putting the slap on it saying it's fantasy doesn't make it violent. Marvel is extremely violent. These films were extremely violent. I mean, Temple of Doom was the first film to have a PG-13 rating that Spielberg talked him into. Because
is that because of the heart
that dark and violent? Yeah. It's like I just don't get it. They could easily do military. It's part of our history, and people do whatever. Kids are going to take this and they're going to play. Planes. When they did the sets with the cowboys in, they played the cowboys, and that's what they did. Castle, extremely violent. There's beheadings. There's all sorts.
Yeah, that's true.
I love that car. I still bring back that car.
Oh, I do. I tell you what, that will go perfect with the gift we purchased taxi. That car, 100%.
Do you know what always makes me laugh as well is Jang when he goes, and Lego don't make guns, and then they shows you the 6-shooter and your little cowboy gun, the thing they'll have in these sets, and you're like going, Lego don't make guns, do they? No,
I've got a whole drawer of guns from Lego, but they don't make them.
They don't make them, yeah, exactly.
All different styles.
Violent. They cut people's hands off and heads with lightsabers.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I mean, blimey, that's the thing. They're playing the old fantasy card thing. I mean, in Jar, they've all got pretty massive weapons, haven't they? Titanium. Those weapons, they're not designed to tickle you or anything like that, are they? They're going to hurt.
Yeah, but everyone has plot armor in Ninjago, so except for the occasional robot.
Okay. I suppose robots don't have feelings. Maybe that's why they get away with it. But anyway, look, that's all the
Harry Potter films are more violent. Yeah,
Harry Potter.
I think you can relate anything to anything. It doesn't matter to violence. It's like Star Wars makes kids violent. They run around hitting each other with lightsabers, and tell you if you get hit by your kid by the lightsaber, it hurts.
Yeah, it does, especially if it's made of a broomstick handle, which I use.
And it doesn't not promote violence because people interpret how they want to do it. So why do they get so hung up over it? I do not know.
Yeah, it is one of those things. It all comes down to how we want to interpret all these things. Now, with that in mind, you lovely lot, we're doing very well on the survey, so thank you for that. Keep the thumbs up coming in. Check everyone out who's in the on the panel tonight, including Brickapix. She was in earlier on as well. Hope you're all right out there as well, Kerry. I think we can start looking at maybe some pictures as well. So let's bring on some pictures. Now, people have been sending me pictures of their floors and all sorts of things they have today. I may have actually asked for that, but here we go. So I did. Oh, just a little reminder. So anyway, let's add some pictures in, shall we? This is from
that's Shy, no doubt.
Oh, it was Shy. Wait,
100% Shy.
Oh, you never got him to go for it, did you?
Yeah. So all that, folks.
All you needed to do was to show skeleton parts, and it was just like Shy.
It was it took him about all of about 5 seconds to talk him into starting up another army. God, there's a lot of. I mean, are there? Craig, you'll know this. I really don't know, but are the arms the same on the left side and the right side?
No, they're completely different. You've got to buy left arms and right arms, Greg. Let's see if he falls for that one.
But there's a lot there. How many? Shy, if you, how many have you actually got? What?
He's got a few hundred,
at least. Yeah, but it's a good cheap army to get, isn't it? Really
Can you imagine if you bought the same amount of torsos, heads, and arms and legs, and then realised you've only got half arms, half legs?
Oh my goodness!
1,000, he says.
1,000. 1,000.
Oh my goodness! I mean, if you're gonna do it,
1,000. Wow. Well, no, I'm maybe missing.
There's gonna be some really sore thumbs and fingers pressing all of those on by about 200.
Make sure you do it properly.
And I don't want to know the price of it, because in one of your streams, I think Greg, but it must be expensive, because I think Greg
I was going to
said
message him.
It's just that Greg, you said something about putting the stud gate on Mills plates. Yeah. And I fell for it. And for a sec, I put into my shopping bag of bricks and pieces all the plates that I need, because now you cannot only put it on Studgate, you then need to raise the whole table. And all of a sudden, in my bricks and pieces order, I had, I don't know, 480 euros of bricks and pieces. And I thought, but the plates were only €2 something. And why?
Soon adds up.
It does soon add up.
I'm a sucker for the printed pieces on bricks and pieces. Like, I'm a sucker for them. Like £40 quite easily,
Ka-ching!
any one time.
I'm curious as well. Brick Mods, you've got the you've got Studgate. What plate does it? Is that on a 48 by 48 plate?
Yeah.
Oh, let's have a look. Look at that. It's a big one, isn't it?
You didn't add to Mills that, Craig.
No, I'll Mills it up. Don't worry about that. I just wanted to make sure. I was looking at it and I thought, I'm sure that's bigger than a 32 by 32.
But then, so are you then going to Mills up your entire train track as well?
Well, that's the other thing I've got to think. But I probably will. I'm going to Mills up the whole city will be Millsed up. It will be.
Mills up the train track. That's how you do it. You've got to be a pro. Then you can balance.
Well, the other option is
I've got to do it because Craig will beat me up otherwise if I don't.
And you can still have the train track just on the base plate so that it's actually sunken in, which will give you slightly more headroom as well.
No. That's the wrong way to do it. You need at least a plate underneath it. Otherwise, you've got no ballasting. Looks terrible.
Yeah, I'm going to be doing ballasting. I've been buying ballasting, it feels like, for like a year now.
Two or three plates up is the best, because then you've still got tiles for your corners.
But can you tell me what's the advantage of ballasting? Because I have it on my base plate at the moment, the tracks, and the train runs fine.
Well, it looks better.
It's an aesthetic, isn't it?
But you can just buy the Kobe track instead because it looks better.
Oh, I'm never going to do that.
We don't know how much the Kobe track's going to be yet, so that's a bit of a. It could be more expensive than a Lego track for all we know. They're not cheap Kobe sets.
But is it going to be
an alternative?
No, I don't think they are that cheap.
Ballasted.
That train's over £200. Just the train.
Yeah. It's not cheap, folks. Nothing's cheap anymore. People used to look at Kobe and go, "Oh, I'll get into Kobe. It's just like Lego and it's cheap as chips." And they're like, "Actually,
cheap as chips."
Same anyway, when you ask them about the
great picture,
they train people about the trick bricks, whatever things they're buying, how much they've spent on there, and they spend more on the different radiuses of track than they would have done just buying Lego track. Ain't cheap.
Yeah, ain't cheap. Nothing's cheap. If you want cheap, folks, buy a budgie because they cheap all day long. Just saying. Anyway, next bad joke coming up. This is a picture from me. I'll be wearing this on Sunday, folks.
You put your own picture in there.
Yeah, I put my own. Why not? I'm going to take a nice picture, so I might as well put them on there. Plus,
It's
a
even
segue
called Greg1.jpg. There you go.
Oh, there you go. See, I got to do that. That's how I know who it's come from. There we go, folks. That's a nicely pressed shirt, actually, as well. Just saying. Next up, there's Studgate as well. So let's have a look at this.
This set is phenomenal.
See, those trains don't look nowhere near as good. You should have got it. I was honestly going to sell this. I thought I'd have sold it by now, but Craig talked me into keeping it.
And is it true that it's based on Manchester?
Oh, I don't know about that.
Yeah,
because I heard somewhere where it was heavily influenced by Manchester.
It's pretty.
Exactly. I am looking forward to building it. This is very unique, this set. You've got a nice set of lights up there as well. But the trains, I think, having seen the trains earlier on that Ian's already built, I think they look better.
I quite like them. They're different.
I like them too.
They're all right. Yeah, I think they're good.
They're a lot chunkier than I thought they were. I thought they looked quite.
I agree. I thought they were really short, but they're decent. They're decent.
They are longer than those pictures make them look.
Have you got them there? Can you? Do you mind holding them up?
Yeah.
I think that's nice.
I love them. I think they're so cool.
I'd want a few of them.
Yeah.
I'll build a few of those and then ask Craig how I can motorize it.
Good luck after that blooming construction.
You, Craig.
You just throw a motor in it, didn't you? Add a battery, and that's it. You're off. This is from Redmond. This is his buildable. I was going to call him Stormtrooper. Well, they're first order trooper, isn't it? Yes. This is one of those houses. They seem to be doing this sub theme this year, Lego, with these homes.
They had them as well on AFOR Day. You could get it. They still had some in Southampton.
Yeah, I got one.
Yeah, they're okay. They look like a Friends set to me.
They do have sort of Friends colours and then all the flowers on the window boxes and stuff. So I kind of get where you're coming from with that.
Yeah, I think so. So this is another Redmond one as well. These are two quite nice little sets, little cheap sets you can get. A vintage motorbike, very Technic, and you got the space shuttle as well. Nothing really wrong with those sets, I don't think. And we like them. Really cool pictures as well, Redmond. Thank you for sending those in. They're nice and big as well, which I always like. This hideous thing is the foosball table. This is from Kerry. This is that Yoda? Oh no, it's
Oh dear. Way to trigger literally everybody with that. It's Yoda.
It's Harry Potter versus Star Wars. It actually is Star Wars. Look,
even Dobby looks like he didn't want to be there. Go back to it. Like going, why the heck am I?
Why was I put in this bloody set? There we go. And what's going on up here as well? We've got in there. He's sitting next to Father Christmas by the looks of it. And that's nice, isn't it? Chewbacca's eating a porg and he's sitting next to a porg.
The porg with the hat on.
That porg's terrified for his life, the poor thing.
Well, it's probably got more meat on the bones than that chicken leg or whatever that is.
That's true, actually. Yeah, he's got a matured porg. Salix says you can motorize it fairly easy. Just take out the seats and put in the battery box and replace one of the wheel thingies with a motorized one. That's exactly what I was thinking as well, Salix. It really was.
Never going to happen.
Yeah, it will. This is another one. This is another angle. It still looks bad, Kerry. Whichever angle you took it at. She put a dark, and there's a Death Trooper. That is, it's put a Death Trooper in there. So, what do you like? But anyway, it's
nice. Had the achieved effect. You've been really triggered by it, haven't you?
I just don't like the foos table. It just winds me up. But there we go. This is from the Brick Bods as well. They done another foos table. Got a lot of foos tables in this week. Minifigures with very.
Minifigures versus mini dolls, ours is.
David Hasselhoff hairstyle, that one.
Yeah, I thought that was cool hair.
That's cool. You forgot to put one on that one. There you go.
Yeah, it was late.
Okay. Good stuff. All right. I like it. Who won, by the way? Was there some sort of
The
tournament?
mini dolls one.
Oh, the mini dolls one. Blimey, that's
Yeah, 'cause their legs are longer.
Yeah. Well, someone says, was that a belch? Someone just burp. No, it was. I think it was Craig's though. He wasn't liking the food table. I think that's what it was.
Yeah, I was being sick.
This is Carrie's floor tonight. Looks like she's got some sort of strange.
Ian knocked a set off before Bricktastic.
Oh no!
I still haven't picked it up.
That was weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
it's
not
now
in
part
the way,
of the floor.
Look,
Yeah,
even the door's rotting in disgust. Look,
It lives
What's
there
that?
now.
Who painted that for you? It's Misty.
That was here when we bought the house. Wasn't us.
Oh, okay.
is that where you put your wrapping paper underneath there?
Yeah. Is it to hide it? Is that like? It looks like you.
It's like a little cupboard thing. It houses the meters, and if you put
And
that
Lego set.
yeah, and now that Lego set and some other bits of Lego that. I mean,
Wow.
it
You've not
literally
picked
got the
any
whole
of
set.
it up since then.
Yeah. Do you,
It is actually quite hard to get
yeah,
to
it's
because there's a lot
all
of
the
stuff
way,
in the
like,
way.
over
Well, you
here.
get a camera in there and get a picture.
yeah. You take a
just
good
look-
shot of it, but you
I'm
can't
Just
chain
looking
it
at
up.
that dark bluish grey 8x16 plate, and I'm thinking that's criminal to have that on the floor. That would be snapped up straight away.
Well,
Yeah.
it needs to get
Who
rebuilt.
wouldn't pick up your cherries?
get a
You stand on
cleaner.
that, they'll snap.
Get a cleaner. There we go. But anyway, that's why they send the.
What's next to it? Is that Ian's commode?
It does look like a
Please.
commode.
I've got a couple
Those
of
wheels,
mine.
they're definitely like you know. You got bars and that around the house, and in the bathroom and stuff.
No.
Carrie's gonna get a wet room installed this year.
Oh, I know whose this is.
Oh, look at this! This is straight away. Look,
Yeah.
there he is. He can't help
I
it.
wonder who that could
So,
be.
so Greg, have a look at what Gaz did at the bottom of the cups. It was a genius idea.
At the
that
bottom
he
of the
got
cup?
suggested. Yeah, look at the bottom of
Oh
the
my god!
Yeah.
I've never seen that
That-
done
yeah,
in my
yeah.
life.
Yeah.
And
So
they said it was okay.
yeah, at the Southampton store, they actually encourage you to do this,
Yeah.
which is weird.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
They encourage you to get
Yeah.
a pab
Yeah.
jug,
Yeah.
flip it
Yeah.
upside down, and
Yeah.
fill up
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
really fill up the
And then-
bottom of
yeah,
it.
Yeah.
I've never seen that before. Lauren, is it?
Yeah.
Do you do that in America?
I've never seen this before.
Look how many extra pieces you
my,
get.
my store people, like, listen, it's enough that I spend so much time over in the fab wall. But
Well,
if I came over like this, just like, can you hold this for me?
I'm totally doing that tomorrow. I'm going to Blue Water tomorrow, folks. I'm going to go in there. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to see if they say anything.
It's
Give
still
me a
technically
call
part of
when
the
you're in
cup.
custody, and I'll come and bail you out.
Yeah. This is heresy, isn't it? This is,
Yeah, zoom back out.
It's
zoom
clever,
back
is
out.
what it is. It's part of the cup.
that's unreal.
Yeah, you might want to check before you do it, otherwise you
Yeah.
won't get it all.
We
So is
go
it-
on
Fine,
April
there's
Day.
usually
To
some
be
translucent
fair, they were
studs that I
very
can fill the bottom. It's
And
okay.
they say we're tight in Yorkshire.
They
Jeez.
they fill the bottom. Blimey, guys, I can't believe this.
I-
Do you do
I
it,
never-
Carrie?
I never did.
No, I've never done it. But I did give him the idea because someone
I
else
did give the
has
idea.
did it.
You gave him the idea.
Right, so you wouldn't do it, but you were like, "Go on, guys, you do it."
Well, I was
do
just
it."
saying that the Southampton store let you get away with doing this. So
Yeah.
he was the
Yeah,
only
yeah,
one brave enough
whatever.
to try it.
I'm not
I've
brave
never-
enough, but you do it, guys. Go on,
Right.
guys.
But I got the cut. So you know the
I didn't
cardboard,
sell
the
anything.
card disc with the Lego information on
Yeah.
that they have behind the counter that you can put in the lid, so you can fill the stud at the top of the lid up with like small pieces. You put the
Yeah.
cardboard circle in, and then it's easier to close the lid with the stud filled up with small pieces. I knew about that because I asked one of the employees, and they brought out a small pad cup full of the circles.
I think it's outrageous. I can't believe it. I mean, you got to have some neck to do that. I tell
You might as well just stick it. You open your pockets up, just chuck the bricks in, and walk out the door.
Yeah.
It's just thievery.
Sidious says no way the New York
No.
City Lego store will allow this.
I think it's a yeah. To be fair, I agree, but
It's-
I think it's the fact it was April Day. The Pebble had been completely ransacked, and yeah, they were.
I mean, it's one thing to clear out old parts and stuff. Just go ahead, like, have at it.
I think it's outrageous. We got 100 votes. Thank you so much, folks. You guys are stars. Gaza, blimey, I'm looking at Gaza in a totally different light now. Honestly, did he take his sticky tape with him, or did he? Is that
no? It was there. It was there.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I was going to say.
But the pieces in there must have took an absolute age, because if you look at the photo, Gaz got his money's worth. He went through. So most.
He said he spent hours there.
Yeah,
Mark. He said he spent hours. No, I know why.
But in some of the pub, I don't know if it's the same in America, but in the UK, most of the stores have like a miscellaneous, padball compartment with like all the
the bits that fall on the floor.
Yeah, the missed pieces that get chucked in. So Gaz was spending a long time there fishing through and picking out just the pieces that he wanted from there. So that's why there's lots and lots of random pieces in there. He spent a long time, like envelopes, all sorts. So
you spend way too much time. I get in and get out. I don't want to be in there a second longer than I need to.
Yeah, we were all hanging out together. It was more of a social.
Even if you were all there, I'd want to get out even more. Get in my car and cry at how much money I've just spent on a toy as I'm driving back home.
Did you do that last week when you picked up Rivendell? Chris says Blue Water.
I know, Kerry.
When I went there, didn't have tape. Take your own tape. Chris, when did you go? I mean, they're literally doors away from a stationery shop, so I'd be telling them to sling their hook down there. What else we've got going on there? Family Brick says that is a great idea if you can get away with it. Yeah. I'm totally trying that tomorrow in Blue Water, folks.
Just ask them. What's the worst they can say? Is no. They might look at you and go, "Okay, this is an unusual
idea." You didn't need to go to Blue Water. You need to build Lagondon. You've got enough bricks.
I'm going past there. I'm going to Essex tomorrow. What can I say? I'm a busy man. Most of the time, all my spare time is spent on
there, so I've got time to just call in and buy some.
Yeah, so, I'm literally going past. I'm going through Kent. This is.
You're confirming that Blue Water is in Essex. Is that what you're saying?
No, Blue Water is in Kent, but I live in the county on from there, so I go through Essex and I go through Kent. So that's how I can do it, and I'm in Greater London. So
say hi to Nicole as you go past.
Right.
I'm not quite close. I'm actually, I'm way through there. I'm going in. I'm not tomorrow, folks. If anyone's there, I'm going very north Essex. In fact, I'm taking my mum out for dinner tomorrow. This is.
I think it's true, Cabbage. I think it's true, mate.
What's that? What's this say? More chance of me winning Miss World than Lagondon. It's coming. It's coming. Don't worry about it. I'll be building it on Sunday. This is talking to Wally's. This is Wally, and this came in from Trevor. It's a nice picture, very nice picture. Oh god, it's another one of these. This is from Matt. I mean, what is?
Why would these aren't even Lego figures?
That's custom. Well, these are fake.
They're absolute knockoffs.
They are terrible. Look at that. Jeez, Louise. What is going on with that? It looks like. Does anyone watch that? There's a football show on at the moment. It's a. I can't remember what it's called. Something Lasso. Joe Lasso. Something like that. Ted Lasso. That's it. Yeah. That's Ted Lasso. That is him.
I mean,
I see what he's done. Yeah, he said Mario versus Sonic.
Yeah.
These are so bad when the ball hits them, their arms will crack.
I mean, that one looks like he's about to lose his arm. Look at that. They're terrible. Honestly, Matt, why do you do this to yourself? Honestly.
He's got connections in China.
It does seem that way. Fun hole. This is from KO. He's got R2D2. There we go. That's it.
Bleep, bleep, bleep. The light brick.
It does actually, yeah. That's what it says there. Batteries included as well, which is cool. The Mountain View Observatory, designed by Thomas Walsh. Nice. Does look like a nice set, actually. Kerry, or rather, I should say, Carrie, did you get this set?
Yeah, we've got this one as well.
Did you get them all?
No, just 3.
Yeah. I don't think the diner didn't go down too well. Oh, no, there's another one here. This is from Mario Kishek. He too got the.
You're supposed to build the diner, not eat it.
3,876 pieces. Nice. Those look good. That top section does look quite cool, but it does remind me of R2D2. Next up, This is from Minark.
These were the pieces that I got. Not all of them, but it's a good portion.
I thought you was going to show off your. I thought it was your tea you were having then.
You got some nice parts there. They look nice, dude.
Yeah, they're really cool. I wish I'd have got more of them, but they're quite big, so but in the grey
them to the bottom.
Gaz did that. I chose not to.
I've got those as well.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think where you got them from. It was from
I bought them from Wilco.
Wilco's, that's it.
Yeah.
My wife's
really
parents got
handy.
them from there. I've got loads of the blooming things.
Yeah,
they're really good. Yeah.
And then the IKEA, the kind of tan beigey ones.
Oh, that one.
I like, those. They're from IKEA.
50p.
Crikey, you're not shopping in Harrods now, Greg. You're at Wilco's. You God,
no, those bought for me.
tight.
I never even heard of Wilco's until I came across it.
And then they had, you can see the plates that I was showing you earlier, so my camera doesn't blow the white out. You can see the 8x8, the angled plates.
Angled plates, where are they? Oh, over there.
Stack.
Oh, sorry. I clicked on the arrow then.
Too far left. No.
There we go, there.
Yeah. And then the lavender tree limbs as well.
That is a lot of lavender you got going on there.
Yeah, well, why not? Why not?
Very nice.
What you've got in the pab cut behind there, Greg, is behind the lavender ones.
Yeah.
Those are 2x2 tan jumpers.
Nice. Tan jumper. There's a lot of tan jumpers.
Yeah.
What are you watching on your Mac there?
I can't remember.
Okay.
It's taken a few days ago, mate.
Oh, was it?
Because I linked it in a chat, so I grabbed it. And in that big white container, those.
He's got more he wants to show me. Well, in this one here.
Yeah, those are, the loaf pieces.
Loaves.
The
White
little
loaves?
Those are in white.
Yeah, you got a load of it. Did you get a lot of them?
Yeah, tons.
That's it. Used his loaf. See, that's the thing. All right, good stuff. And he's got a blue Yeti as well. That's why he sounds so good. He's got a beautiful blue
Thank you very
Yeti.
much.
There we go. Nice keyboard as well. I like that. Mechanical keyboard.
It's a dirt cheap keyboard, don't worry, and it's not mechanical.
Is it not? Oh, okay.
No,
Wait.
it's an Audi purchase from many years ago.
Oh,
Does the job.
Is it from the special aisle, the mystery aisle?
Yeah.
Oh, I love the mystery aisle.
It was like £15 for the mouse and the keyboard, and I was like, well, it does the job.
Oh, they're so bad, isn't it? Stop zooming in and out. I feel sick.
Wrong account, mate.
That's okay. He can't take it in. He can't process it quick enough. This is from Ray and Ella, and this is Darth Vader versus Luke Skywalker. Very nice. Luke's got a proper syrup hairstyle in that one. Like that little mock of the final duel on Return of the Jedi. There's an interesting one. A guy called a Brick Engineer. Who happens to be a Bricklink. This is his submission for the Bricklink Designer Program. This is the modern office building.
So good.
Yeah, and I was like, dude, this looks amazing. So I was very happy that he sent this through to me. Oh, I just spotted a squirrel. There we go. Squirrel alert. Interesting trees got going on there. What are they made of, Craig?
It's a green. Is it a green flower piece? That one?
Yeah.
Those were in sets, normally.
Those were in the French sets. They're they're on the wall at the moment. I think they're the dark pink flower pieces that they used to use for like lampshade bottoms, and then you've got like the cone piece on the top. They make really cool looking trees.
They do. It's a great set. I really like the design of it. It reminds me, anyone knows Cannon Street in London? It's got this the buildings in and around there. The architecture has all these beams in either kind of lacquered silver or dark grey or platinum colour. They're very nice.
And you've got another bit of plate building letters as well.
Yeah, office is a nice one. And I like what he's done with the windows there on the left-hand side. The sort of, I don't know, teardrop windows, could you call it? Clever. Nice. And this down here, this architecture down here looks quite old. Is that like a little waterfall or something going on there? But very nice. Brick Engineer. You truly are a brick engineer. Next up, we've got from AV Bricks, Wally and Baby Wally.
It's so cute.
It is quite cute. I have
so
to say,
cute.
I do wish I got this set.
Yeah.
I really do. It is pretty cool. Really, really cool. What else we got going on here? This is One Brick Stud. He sent me in Diagon Alley, or Leadenhall Market, as I like to call it. Very nice. That is a set I need to build.
Yeah.
Bright Switch Bricks. Is this still up there with one of your favorite ever sets?
Yeah. I'm going to love it when I have another building that goes with it.
Oh yeah, that's Granny Knots or something it's called, isn't it?
No, I mean all of the Harry Potter UCS sets, Castle, iconic. Diagon Alley, awesome. Train, wonderful. The only one like Hedwig and Icons, it was fine. I liked it, but I like builds from the movie. Like these are just so colorful, and the more city stuff that they do to incorporate that they can buy other, like city people can buy other themes to fit it in their city, I think the better it's going to do.
Yeah.
Because that can easily be counted as the most successful, I think, Harry Potter D2C is Diagon Alley.
And it is pretty awesome.
Without blinking.
I remember, I remember the moment that M&R, Lego sent M&R the set to review. And everyone just went nuts because he did it like literally, I don't know, it was kind of like an event. Funny that, all the things that I love M&R for his stuff that he does with Star Wars and that. But I always remember him doing this Diagon Alley one. It created such hype and excitement. It was good fun. This is Kobe. Now I do apologize, Cabbage, but I can't quite make out what it is.
It's an F-35.
Oh, it's an F-35. Thank you. Really nice.
Beautiful.
Canada.
Look at it.
It is stunning. Absolutely stunning.
It does look good, I have to say. Shy, if you're still out there, what do you think about this? That is really cool. Like, it doesn't even look like it's made of Lego. It's like a model.
No.
That's the plan.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is it. And how much is...
It's Kirby.
No. But that is true. How much would one pay for this set?
It's about 45 quid, I think.
Is it? Not bad. It looks like it's about a good 350 parts at least.
But just think how amazing this would look on a shelf displayed.
Yeah, it is nice. I mean, Shy's got some amazing aircraft on his one as well. So it's nice. It's really nice. Lovely color. And Cabbage calls it a sexy little plane. Very nice. Love it. It's a very cool picture, mate. Thank you for sending that in. I couldn't show the other one because it was a little bit what's the name? Blurry.
He's been sending in them pictures again.
He is. It was very blurred. It was like one of those Lego leaker pictures. This is from Gary, who sent in this. It's kind of like his. I think this is the removal or the movers truck, which is slightly modified. It's taken the back end off and fitted the roof to the back part of it. Ooh, nicely fitted sticker there. Well done, chat. Yeah, that's good. I'm liking that. It always makes me laugh about this minifigure. Is he's got this little tongue. You can't quite see it there, but it
concentration out. Tongue sticky out face.
It's quite cute. It's like Jay. It's quite cute. You know what I mean? What else we got here? Oh look, here we go. So this is Salix sent me the trains.
So good. I love them. They're so good.
I like them.
Yeah,
I like them. Baz likes them too. Cabbage is going to send me some more pictures that I definitely won't be able to show. So this is a question for the people in the panel and the chat, especially the chat. What is this set? So Liz has sent me this. What is this set? What do we got here?
It's an ice cream truck of some kind, isn't it?
It's no, I've got it. I know what it is.
Wait.
Yeah, I know what it is now.
Give everyone a chance. Lady McBrick, what do you think it could be? This is the weekly thing now we do with Liz, where she sends me in beautiful Nolan shots. What do you think it is, Lady McBrick? You've probably built it. What do you think it is? Lauren, titanium?
It looks like a Friends set.
Okay, you think it's a Friends set?
Got a minifigure in it.
Oh yeah, right.
Wasn't it?
Okay, so it's not a Friends set.
I feel like it's some sort of like ice cream stand.
Family Bricks is saying
No.
elves
with that bike piece.
Yeah, it's got a
Maybe something
it's
mobile for
bike,
sure.
Yeah.
There
but
he
I
is.
don't see any of the other. It's not
It's
the.
got a little card.
Yeah, it's got a little cart on it. Oh, I think that gives it away quite a lot. I think.
Yeah.
Is it a grocery store?
No, I think Mark definitely knows what it is.
Got a
I think
little
he's got it.
door.
Oh, there we go. Look, there we go. What do you think?
Is it a modular?
I can't say, but you're not a million miles away from it being a modular. But look, this really does give it away. I mean,
yeah.
Let's see if we can see anything else in here. What do you guys think out there? Saturn 5, blimey, Matt.
Yes, that is exactly what it is. Amazing.
Yeah. It's a whole lot of disturbing. What? It's a whole lot of disturbing. I like that. Lego Movie Ice Cream Vent. No, it's not that. Cabbage Face is saying, is it Lego's Temple of Doom? No, it's not that.
Kerry's got it.
Welcome to the big time to Indy. You reckon? Where's Kerry? Where's Kerry? Oh, Kerry thinks it could be the noodle shop. Mark, what do you think it could be?
It's definitely the ice cream side build of the noodle shop. That's definitely what those pieces are. I don't know if it's the entirety of the noodle shop, but it's definitely a huge amount of the noodle shop.
I think Andy's thinking of something a bit different. He's called it
the bags.
noodle
So it would be like bag whatever of the noodle shop.
Yeah,
and I don't think it's the whole set, but it's definitely
it's not the whole set.
Side build. Yeah, it's the first. It's the first bag is where you build the ice cream kind of like cart.
Yeah, you're right. And that looks like the wheels for the cart there. Great,
I love
it.
Set.
Thank you, Liz. She says this is so much fun. It is. I love it, Liz. Thank you so much. So thank you for sending that in. Love it. And Trevor saying something pizza. Well, you probably get pizzas there. Maybe. Don't know. This is from Macro Bricks. He's built two castles, Craig.
So good.
Mirrored.
Yeah, he's making the big tower in one big tower.
That looks quite nice, actually, like that.
Yeah.
I like it. I would definitely suggest he does the ramp. If you do it with one entrance,
I love the use of those curved pieces in green, just creating that kind of hilltop. That's so cool.
Yeah, I took all mine out.
It does look pretty amazing. It's such a big set. My God, it's like how much is that set? It's about $400, isn't it? Titanium, is it $400?
Yeah, it's $400.
I mean, that's $800 of Lego there. It's like it's unbelievable.
A lot of Lego.
Yeah,
8,000 and odd pieces.
Yeah, it is a lot of Lego, mate. It's a lot of Lego. This is me and Craig up here. Look, there he is.
Yeah, this is my crying time. I know this before the crying.
no, we was in a happy place here. We were.
I'm never sure I'm completely in a happy place with the stream with you, but yeah.
Well, I thought he was going to say in general. I just noticed. I love the glasses. I've got a pair just like that, Macro. I have. I love them to bits. Something I don't have though is one of these. Oh, I'd love to get one of these. They look like fun.
You don't need that though. You can do that on your own body.
We know from Manchester, Greg. You really don't need one of those, mate.
Oh, come on. Yeah, Rosie!
That foghorn, the ship suddenly all turned around.
Yeah.
No, and I tell you what, I got to realize for a split second it did go very quiet, and I was like, "Oh, this is fun." And on that note, folks, thank you everybody for sending in the pictures, even the ones of all the Lego that was thieved as well. I can't believe that, honestly. I have to get in touch with Gaza. If you notice, he's gone really quiet. He's not out there at the moment.
He was more than happy to do it.
Of course he was. He's like, yeah, just take it. Just take it now. I'm supposed to give him bags for it or something like that. But anyway, that was literally bags of fun. As was this stream, folks, because it's about that time now. We're going to hit 3.5 hours in a few minutes. So let's run around the stream and find out what everybody is going to be up to. Maybe this weekend, maybe next week. Who knows? But we're Lego YouTubers. We do things. We're influencers. So we always do stuff. So let's find out what everyone's up to, shall we? Starting with one of my favorite podcasters out there, the Brick Pods. Ian and Carrie. Let's go to Carrie first. Actually, what are you going to let Ian do this weekend?
I'm going to let him help build Studgate. I think that's the plan.
Oh.
I'm not entirely sure how well it's going to split, but we'll probably make it work.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, don't sound too eager to do it. Blimey, jeez.
I'm quite tired. I've built we built a tree as well.
A money tree.
It's a very cute little build.
It's so cute. I can't wait to build my one.
Whee. So we've had a very Chinese New Year-y kind of build today.
Okay, nice.
But yeah, 8:30 YouTube will be doing Studgate. That's
Sunday.
On Sunday, yeah.
On Sunday, yeah.
Or any day, just tune in. Hope for the best.
Just tune in.
Tune in over this.
You've got the new March date up there. I like that.
Yeah.
And I like the way your light switch is kind of cut out of your.
It's ridiculous.
Who did that? Who put that up? Was that Carrie? Everything's there. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, it's funny.
I mean, you can buy narrow light switches.
I know.
You know, they're a thing that exists. Why would you not use them?
I'd love to have seen their face when they realise that they can't put that on. They can't put it on. They're like, oh, what are we going to do? We cut it out.
Chop a bit out.
That's the sort of thing Matt Elder would do, that is.
You think they put the light switch up first and then tried to put
we put the door in afterwards.
They were bodgers, weren't they?
Yeah.
Were they? Oh, dear. Oh, well. Oh, well, good stuff. All right, well, keep the photos coming. I always like the pictures of your floor. I don't know why, Carrie, but they do entertain us. They really do. Now, someone else who's always entertaining us is the rather gorgeous looking Titanium J. Titanium J, are you doing anything this weekend? You doing anything with those those strange people at GMBW?
Well, there is that, but before that, tonight in about an hour is Friday Night Bricks, which I hang out on regularly. That's the Friday Night Bricks channel with Hope Castle, Jesse's Brick Galaxy, and Larry Legend. And then, of course, Good Morning Brick World on Sunday morning.
Yeah.
And I've also got a video in the works. I've done it. I just need to export it and then upload it. It's a Clone Army showcase.
Really?
Yeah.
Hold on a minute. You've done content.
Yeah, I know.
Amazing.
Yeah, and please, everyone, once that video is uploaded, please bombard Brother from Another Brick with messages telling him he needs to go to the gym.
Why is that? Why you got to tend to go to the gym?
Well, that's sort of the arrangement we have. Every time I upload a video, BFAB goes to the gym.
Oh, really? Okay,
yeah.
Interesting.
Because BFAB is that confident that I won't upload.
Really? Oh, I have to say, we'll wait and see. All right, good stuff. Be nice to hear, and good that you're uploading some content as well, Titanium J. I always find your stuff interesting. I really do. It's always a special occasion when you do. Now, talking about special things, Brighter Switch Bricks, you certainly did put a spell on us this evening. What are you going to be doing? Anything in the next coming weeks or so? Are you going to be stuck doing your mosaic of Miss Swift?
This is. I don't suggest this. This is really hard. So once it's actually perceivable, I'll post a picture and see how successful I was. I don't really have anything coming up. I'm going to be traveling all of April, and we'll see if any content comes from it. I'm so close, getting much closer to becoming an influencer again. But I do know, along with Friday Night Bricks, Tech is going to be talking about Mandalorian later, probably. You know, it always comes with an asterisk with him and his channel live stream. And also for the Castle Bros, Shy is going to be on a Castle faction panel showdown to see which Castle faction is the best on Bricking Up Brad's channel.
That's it. Yeah, I think I saw an advert for that earlier in the week.
Cheesy Studios is going to be on there. Shy. there are a couple other Castle Bros that I cannot name. I'm sorry, guys. And Brad's going to be, of course, on there as well. So
Very cool.
just something else different. Just
yeah, no, it's good. I'll probably tune
Castle
into that
Peeps.
tomorrow.
And I always like jumping around streams. Friday night, I'm just going to be working this out and listening to my friends.
Okay,
Mando now Monday. Thank you.
It's on Monday now.
Thanks, Matt. All right, see, heck always comes with an asterisk, guys.
He does, always does. Yeah. Good stuff. Lady McBrick, are you up to Towie? I love it. Does she even know what Towie is? Lady McBrick, what are you up to this weekend? Are you going to be doing any streaming at all with anyone?
I will probably, hopefully, jump in one or the other stream. Definitely will be with Fab Blondie Sunday evening.
Fab Blondie, yeah? Fab Blondie.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And
So I hope you said something else then.
No, Fab Blondie. I will deny that I said that.
I don't know.
Fab
You play that
Blondie.
back. I think you said something a bit different. All right. Good stuff.
And I have to apologize now officially to the Brickbots. I always try to rate.
Are you going to copy now?
No, I copy one at a time. No, it's just after Fab Blondie stops streaming, I want to move forward to you, but then my bed is calling for me, and it's a strong call.
It's fair enough. On a Sunday, our bed is calling as well, but we enjoy it still.
You stream from your bed?
Yeah.
No, we don't stream from our bed.
I tell you what, that would surprise me if Carrie did, whilst
podcast.
eating an English full English
That would-
breakfast.
that would be good.
I can
Yeah,
imagine
that would be a weird stream, wouldn't it?
It would.
Wouldn't it? Yeah.
What is worse, eating cookies in bed or building Lego?
Don't eat in bed. What's that with
Both
you?
of those are great. I say both, neither are worse. Both are good.
Thank you.
On your brick.
Not at the same time, yeah. You don't want greasy Lego.
Oh, that's a good thing actually. Yeah, greasy Lego. Horrible thing.
No.
Yeah, it's very
Oh,
strange.
waking up with a lot of crumbs stuck to the side of your face. Can't think of anything worse.
You're all Lego stuck to the side of your face.
Yeah,
Yeah,
2x4.
I don't eat in bed. I don't eat in bed.
Sorry. Which cheek was it? Did you say?
Whichever one you were building Lego closest to.
Yeah. You think about, oh, what's that? It's a strange place to find a bit of fur too before. Anyway, on that bombshell.
Separator.
Yeah. Why do I get that plate out? So Minark, other than telling us how your special party trick on separating bricks, are you going to be up to anything this weekend? Are you going to do your Sunday stream?
Yes. So Twitch as normal on Sunday. I've been building the Friends Wave, these little bedroom sets. So I built the first one last week.
Oh yeah.
I've got the other 3 to build, so I'll be doing.
So don't be too quick. Oh, that's nice, isn't it?
So these are from this year, the 2023 wave. So I'll be building those on Twitch. So that's it's 2 p.m. GMT, so 9 a.m. ET time. So it's good fun, a couple of hours. Nice.
No, it'll be
chill
10.
time.
It'll be 10. So it's only 4 hours difference between us.
It is now, isn't it? Of course.
4 hours.
10
We've
now.
got another week to go yet, folks.
Yeah. That's fine.
That's
yeah,
what
just a couple of
happened.
hours.
Yeah.
Didn't have the time change. I was just like, usually it's 2:30, and I'm like, 3:30.
I see. Yeah, we the schedules have all gone out and everything like that, and everyone's like, "Well, yeah, no, America has changed their times, but the rest of the world hasn't."
Yeah.
Everyone's
Sounds
like, typical Americans."
So 2 p.m. GMT, whatever time that relates to, at that time around the world.
Matt asked. He says, "Is Twitch still going? It's still a thing."
Yeah, very much so.
Evasaurus is on Twitch now. Can't believe it.
Yeah.
He's jumped ship.
Yeah, it's a good platform. I mean, both have their place, of course, but Twitch is really good for the interaction. So you get a really good interaction with chat, and chat can interact back with you. They can redeem things. they can. It's just it's awesome. Twitch is amazing.
Yeah, Twitch is also reaching out to a lot of creators to give them like bonuses and to encourage them back over to Twitch with the classic content creator tug of war.
Yeah, and you can share the love. So you can. It's a great way to take your audience and find someone else that you might not know. Take your whole channel over to them, the audience over to them, and then they get to discover something.
I do wish we could do that on YouTube. I have to feed back to them.
Yeah. No, I love that.
Minark, good stuff. Yeah, you are a seasoned Twitcher now.
A year and a bit now. I think it's almost like must be coming to like at least a year and a quarter, if not more. Now I've been on there. So yeah,
good stuff. Now, just before we get to Craig, I just want to give you the results of tonight's survey. So April the 1st is coming around fast, but what set would you like me to build on the live stream first? Indiana Jones came top with 56%. The Up House came second with 34%. And Guardians of the Galaxy, that was a bit of a filler, but I thought, well, Marvel, someone's out there's going to love it. Got 8%. So thank you very much for 102 votes tonight, folks. Oh, and Minifig who is out there, Robin Hood. We should call him like the Robin Hood now of the Lego community. We discovered Captain Zan that way, aka Zane. That's it. Zan is still going over there, isn't she, Mark?
Yes, she is indeed. Yeah, on Twitch. Kevin, Brenda, we're all over on Twitch.
Oh yeah, Onboard Toys.
Onboard Toys. Yeah, over on Twitch. We're all over there. We're all over
Tesla
there.
And Bricks, Tesla and Bricks moved over to Twitch as well.
Yeah, Taz is over there too.
Taz, come back.
Yeah, so there are a few. It's definitely a good platform.
As do I, AV. As do I.
Yeah, but come over. Usually Zan streams straight after me, so if you want to pop in and say hi, and you're hanging about in my stream, hang about afterwards, and when we raid over to Zan, you come over and say hello. Oh, I regularly mentioned when we went to Bricktastic, Greg, Zan was asking after you. So,
oh, that was nice. I miss Zan. She was always good fun. Talking of good fun, Brick Stage Pass. Are you up to anything this weekend?
No, move on. It's late.
Yeah. What about next week? Are you doing anything next week?
Probably not at this rate now.
Really? He was tired. Was you off today, or was you?
I was at work. I'm off Monday.
All right. What can I say? You go gallivanting, watching Ant-Man.
Stop quizzing me and tell us what you're doing.
Well, I tell you what I'm doing this weekend. On Sunday at I'm going to do 4:30 this week, folks. Which, by the way, if you're American, that's 11:30 a.m. in the morning. So I'll be coming on about half hour just after GMBW. I'm going to be doing this. Enough about that. So yeah, folks, we'll be kicking off at 4:30 UK time. Of course, 11:30 a.m. EST time.
Shouldn't it be 12:30 because the time change hasn't happened over there yet?
You're right. It's till. Yeah. I'm thinking it's. God, I can't believe that. I said to Lauren, "Oh yeah, no, it's 4 hours," and I did exactly the same thing myself. I still haven't adjusted yet.
Sorry,
you're right.
We'll get it.
30.
We'll figure it out.
GMBW, because Good Morning Brickwell will finish at 12 o'clock then, I suppose. And I'll be kicking off at 12:30. So that's going to be me on Sunday. Otherwise, I just want to thank Brick Stage Pass, Minark, Lady McBrick, Bright Switch Bricks, Titanium J, and of course the Brick Pods for being on tonight. Not forgetting Kerry, aka Brickapit. She was on earlier on as well. I'm wishing her well. Hope she feels all right as well. Is she due to be on Fab Blondies on Sunday as well, Lady McBrick? Is she?
I'm sorry.
Is she due to be on? Is she going to be on Fab Blondies on Sunday?
Carrie?
Yes.
No, she isn't. The Brick Babe will join.
Oh, the Brick Babe. Oh, the Brick Babe's going to be on. Okay, I haven't seen her since. She sometimes goes on GMBW. Okay. Well, anyway, on that note, folks, thank you everybody for tuning in tonight. The likes of course, Minifig who's come up with a very interesting way of getting extra Lego into those pad jugs. King Oldendoff, Cabbage Face Bricks, Two Humble Bricks, Trevor's Videos, Ollie, lovely to have you out there, Ollie, Brick Adjuster, Jake Eric, Simon, Trevor's Videos again, Jack, Stud Sidious, AV Bricks, to name but a few. Just remember, folks, that Lego, it is a wonderful thing. And always remember that each and every one of you out there are too. Take care, and I will see you on Sunday, which means about 48 hours. Take care, and wonderful weekend, and I'll see you soon. Good night. Bye.